Oh, see, look at that thing, man. What I do? Oh man, I fat-headed this thing, bumped it out, got it all crazy. Are we good there? Are we good there? I'm in my pride shirt too. You can't even tell. Can't even tell. How's everybody doing? What's up, everybody? Welcome to a Friday. I gotta tell you. I'm in my pride. See, I'm trying to mute this thing, and it's driving me crazy because I can't. Whatever. I quit. Anyway, I'll quit messing around. What's up, man? How's everybody? Everybody doing all right? Yeah, it's Pride Day. It's Pride Day. Pride Day. Pride Day. All right, Grumpy Duck. How you doing, Grumpy Duck? Street Beef Scrapyard. What do you got going on, Street Beef Scrapyard? Huh? Razor Roberts. What's going on, man? How you doing? You good? You good? Long Dawn Silver. There it is. There it is. Future X Talksport mod. Yo, hello from the UK. There it is. What time is it? Is it late? Is it early? Is it in between? Where we at? Where we at over there? Anyway, what time is it? All right. I'm going to put this up on the screen real quick just because, make sure I have this set up right. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this right here, though. Doing good. Waiting. Pride violence. I got you. All right, good. Then we got a Fusion FC. So now, like I said, I assume everybody has Fight Pass or should have. We all should. Hey, aloha, Bay Jen. How you doing? Everybody should have Fight Pass for just under $10 a month. It's a must-have, right? It's a must-have. Look at all the events we got going on. Look at this. Fusion FC 74. That's today. Wait, that was yesterday. I don't even know my day, man. Oh, then Fridays, we got Budo. And I like this. Look at this. Shuriken, FS17, Karate Combat 45. What? Karate Combat, Cage Warriors, Hollywood Fight Nights, and Fury FC 89. You got, look at, oh, that's on Sunday. Nah, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 events tomorrow. 1 tonight, 1 on Sunday. That's just crazy talk. That's just crazy talk. Get that 30% off Fight Pass deal if it's still there. Oh, you got to. Yeah, if it's there, then yes. If it is, then it is. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, though? Fight Pass YouTube. Remember, I need an active chat. Active chat. But I do have a list. I do have a list of fights. I see we're going to have, yeah. I'm actually kind of excited. But you have to talk. We got to talk first. You know what I'm saying? Tatiana, how you doing? Hi, people. How's everybody? How's everybody? Look at that Look at that GQ BBQ. That's actually kind of sick. GQ BBQ. All right. Now I'm ready to start cooking. That's going to be a stream all by itself. We got to start cooking. You know what I mean? Shout out from San Antonio. You know it, of course, with the barbecue. I love it. I love it. You know, that would be kind of cool, man. Take the stream on the road. Huh? I appreciate you, Tatiana. Take the stream on the road and go chase down barbecue. Just barbecue everywhere, you know? Ooh, I'm telling you. Hey, love you. Hey, anything barbecue, I'm already loving. You know what I mean? I'm already loving it. So, love and appreciation. I hope you well. What up, man? Cage Warriors, good. It's in Scotland. See, man, I'm telling you, I would like to. Scotland. I need to be in Scotlandia one time. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to check out Scotland. That'd be all right. You know what I'm saying? That'd be all right. Cage Warriors would be good in Glasgow. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, you know, yeah, DZ, we talk about the barbecue over here. Look at the name, though. GQ Barbecue. I'm all ready. What? You know what I mean? Let's go. Wait, what is, Jens, what do you think about Ryan Garcia missing weight by 3.2 pounds? I already had to pay him like $1.5 million. Now having to pay $1.5 million just to fight Devin Haney in a fight that he cannot win a championship status, all for social media status. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. If you had to pay, so here's my question. Okay, here's a good question. This is for all of you. Here's a question. If I paid $1.5 million and you still taking the fight, for $1.5 million, I'm getting a belt. Otherwise, don't take my money and we'll call it an exhibition. You can kiss my hole. I ain't giving you cash. But if I'm giving you $1.5 million, that's because I'm still fighting for that belt. Right? I mean, what else would you take? Why else would you take 1.1? Why would you give 1.5 million? I mean, you're probably making a lot more. I get it. He's making a lot because he's still fighting him and you're making a lot of money. I get it. But man, 1.5 million, I'm paying for the right to fight for that belt. Period. You know what I'm saying? Now it's basically an exhibition fight. Yeah, and they still, man, how much money are they going to make on that exhibition fight? Damn. Well, that's crazy. Yeah, if I'm paying 1.5 million, it's because I'm paying for the right for that belt. Are we watching a certain Pride card or random? I got some random fights. It was given to me by the powers that be. I've got, we're going to start off with Crocop versus Vovchanchyn. I've got a Sakuraba versus Rampage fight. I got Final Conflict 2005. I got Crocop versus Nogueira. What? I got Gomi versus Kawajiri in Bushido 9. In Bushido 10, I got Jens Pulver versus Kenji Arai. What? Total elimination, I got Fujita versus Thompson. I got, and you know we can't have a Pride Day without Frye versus Takayama. Oh, is that tonight, barbecue? Who y'all got in the Tyson versus Jake fight? Is that tonight? Is that tonight? What up, Chacho? Chacho! How you doing? Yeah, we're gonna see me fight. I got a fight. I'll put a fight in there. Oh, it's at July. See, man? Oh, I thought, man, who y'all got in the Tyson versus Jake fight? I thought for some reason I read fight tonight. I'm on again. Forgive me. I came running from the wrestling room and I'm sitting down. I get ahead of myself sometimes. Sometimes I just start blurting out things. I think I read it and I don't. It is what it is. Y'all are very giving. You're very giving. But one more time, look at this list. Look at this list of fights that are coming up. Any Randleman fights? Ooh, you know what? We need one. Do we need one? We need one. You know what I mean? We need one. I might try to see. I'm gonna have see the powers that be. If we can get a Randleman fight in there. What up, James? Oh no, I absolutely have to explain myself. It's mandatory. UFC, Jens, do you think there's any UFC fighter that could beat a mountain lion in the octagon? No. Maybe. If they could get that rear naked choke, maybe. If you can get that mountain lion in the damn cage, number one, maybe. If you can get the mountain lion to try to fight you, maybe. You know what I mean? I ain't messing with it. You know what I mean? Who can beat John Jones? The commission. The commission. This is why we like Mr. Jens Pulver so much. Huh? Never be anyone else and then you. I appreciate you, Max. Much love, Cordian. You know what I'm saying? And if it's a little one, Fedor versus Randleman. I like that one, but I don't like, but the way that I do like that one because he lobs him, but we'll find something. I'll get the first fight and then I'll ask them if they have a, or if you all have a fight. Fedor versus Randleman, Fedor, Randleman though, we gotta get a Randleman fight for sure. We'll figure it out. You know what I mean? Anyways, look at this list though. One more time. Look at how many fights are on Saturday. Look at that. 4 fights. This Shogun, Karate Combat. I got Diaz versus Gomi. I got that one, James. Cage Warriors 171. What? Hollywood Fight Nights. What? And then Fury FC 89. You know, that was the thing. When you said that, though, Granny79, how you doing? You good? When you were saying that about the fights, I thought maybe, I was like, are they calling it Hollywood Fight Nights or something? I don't know. I'm saying. But, what? You saw talking about to beat a bear? That's not a mountain lion. Do you know what the scary thing about the mountain lion is? When you're up in the woods, you don't realize. Yeah, did you see that? Oh, Joe Schilling. Oh, did you see Joe Schilling? He like, nah, not here. He thought, like Rocco said, we're going to face off. And Joe said, that I don't do that, partner. Step away. Step away from me. That's who he's fighting, right? Joe Schilling, Rocco, Karate Combat. There it is. Randleman versus Crocop. All right. All right. I'm going to, like I said, I'll get this first fight going, and then we'll decide. It's going to be weird just hearing this voice. Just hearing this.
I'm here in the dressing room with Mirko Crocop, the Croatian sensation. Look at this here. They're playing cards. And what game it is, I really don't know. Mirko, how you doing, man?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just a second. He's trying to cheat me. Nice. 28, 32, 42.
Oh my God, don't cheat him, man. Don't cheat him. No fight. He lost?
I lost.
Okay, but this is a game of cards, so don't worry about it. Predictions tonight?
Well, Igor is an opponent that I mustn't underestimate, so I will give my best, but honestly, I expect to win, of course.
Okay, here we go. Get some room here.
Clear it out, boss. Clear it out.
Okay, Igor Vovchanchyn is going to face Crocop. Now, Crocop is coming in
pre-fight
fight,
rituals?
and he's devastating. Until now, he beat every single fighter. So
I had to bet on horses
to beat him because he's got that overhand right, the left
I like hanging out and watch the horses
said, the
before I
liver
go.
kick. I think that Crocop is going to capitalize on that. What is your prediction?
Oh, you want a prediction? I'll tell you this. Crocop is so quick and got great sprawl. You can't take him down. This fight's easy for Crocop. He delivers the blow to Igor, baby.
Okay.
Down goes the former killer.
Oh, and down goes the next one.
Man, another one?
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Sound like a video game. Yo, what up, Trance? How you doing, Trance?
We are back for our fight.
Look at the size. Look at the size of this. Like, look at how many people. Look at the size of this venue.
Heavyweight match of the evening. This fight should be a good one. Mirko Crocop going against a heavy hitter, but a veteran as well. Igor Vovchanchyn, Damon the Dog, Perry. Boss rooting as the introduction to Igor is there. Boss, this is our final heavyweight. Mirko
Is UFC 300 over?
By storm, total elimination.
Pause real quick. Look, and by the way, Budo Striking 21 is starting right now. Live event going on Fight Pass. UFC 300, the event is over, but it's still living on in our heads. I don't think anybody has gotten over the Max Holloway fight yet. You know? That's the other thing I was going to say. And now realize how quiet this is when it's fight time.
What do you think tonight? Does that storm continue, baby?
Yep, we talked about it before. I think it will, because he's phenomenal on his feet.
There you go, Kapata Gaming, watching you and PFL. We got to set. There we go. Separate.
Mirko has the ice cold look in his eyes, though.
No, I don't.
He does indeed.
He does indeed, but he had to change his game plan. Like I said before, he's very predictable, but he's been away for a little while.
Is this Saitama? Is this the? Yeah. What? Okay. So here, chat. What Randleman fight do you all want to watch? AK Snoo's asking. So we got to figure out what Randleman fight y'all want to watch. We had one. Was it Crocop? Randleman and Crocop?
Guy like Mirko.
Who do you think was the premier organization during this time? Oh, you know. I'm going to say UFC, but am I a fan of bare knuckle fighting? I am a fan of bare knuckle fighting, GQ. Yeah, I am. I like it. By the way, a man named Bob with the 13 months. Thank you so much for the sub. All subs on the Twitch side, go to support JP and AK Snoo. Love and appreciation. On this side, make sure you go over to the UFC Fight Pass YouTube. Sub is free. Like, thumbs up. Let's go.
Jake Hands, Crocop wearing the black trunks with the checkered red and white. Igor wearing the all black trunks. Crocop extremely fast and difficult.
A lot
to
of
take
that,
down.
a lot of
Talked to
lot less eye
Marco about
pokes.
How to take him down, and I'll let you know what he said later on in this broadcast. As round
Oh, we don't
one
get to know the
is
time either.
Underway. Again, Crocop, the southpaw with the black trunks, red and white checkerboard, kind of just taking his time. Very confident, almost arrogant fighter as he attempts his first kick there.
Yeah, he's just waiting. They're very, you know, they know that they both have knockout power in their hands.
There's the
kicks.
K1 special high kick and miss there.
What?
Yeah, he's just waiting. They're very, you know, they know that they both have knockout power
Look how fast that kick came up there,
in
though.
their hands.
There's the
Dude, that
K1
kick is so
They
fast.
know that they both have knockout power in their hands.
There's the
kicks.
K1 special
Like a
high kick and
bat.
miss
Someone
there.
just swinging a baseball bat.
See, Igor is just testing the distance, see how far
That
he can
sounded
go,
like a
you know,
baseball
what
bat.
distance he
That
has
thing
to
was
stand to
nuts.
avoid all the punches and
Nuts.
kicks. And Mirko is exactly doing the same thing, which is a very smart thing to do in the beginning of the fight, of course.
And again, he is there's a right hook that misses. Crocop grabbing him, almost taking him down there, but unable to do so. Igor.
I had Boss. I did a Manila Ice. I did a watch along with Boss. It was hilarious. It was awesome. The whole we did like it was like 5, 6 hours.
A right high kick, which I never saw. It was
Igor,
meant-
as you said, changing the game a little bit.
Which
yes,
one
maybe
was that,
it meant
8K?
the body, but,
It
Mirko-
traveled up.
Yeah, it
I want to
traveled
say
up.
we were the
And
one I
there's
was in
another right
Vegas,
kick
right?
there, so that is in there.
Oh, yes, he changed his game plan. He knew it, and he also was
Right.
throwing a double jab, which he didn't do before.
Left jab by Mirko, caught slightly by the face of Igor, but no damage done. A left, another left, some blood. Oh, high kick and down.
Did you hear that? I wasn't even listening.
Slightly by the face of Igor, but no damage done. A left, another left.
What did he say? Right leg hospital, left leg morgue? Or was it left leg hospital, right leg morgue?
Some blood. Oh, high
Look at the way he fell. Oh
down
my.
goes Igor. He is out. Down goes Igor.
Oh, my
Crocop
God.
with a left hook.
Left kick cemetery. That's what, okay. Left kick cemetery.
High kick, and then a left hand to the head, and he was already bleeding, was Igor. He was out before he
Let-
got to the
Ha.
ground. This man is taking
Look at how many people are in this damn venue.
over. He
I
is
told
taking
you.
over the heavyweight division.
I told you he could be the Pride heavyweight
1
champion.
minute, 29 seconds. He is taking over.
Oh my God, this guy is so scary. It's, I'm telling you, this is going to be the next Pride heavyweight champion. That's my prediction.
And when I talked
And
to
here
Mark
we look.
Coleman,
Look.
he was
Okay.
bleeding before that kick. He was bleeding right before that high kick. I saw the blood. And then look, they're bringing out a stretcher. Igor is still out
He clubbed
on
him.
the ring's floor.
I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay because this kick
And
that
I
was
think,
landing.
boss, he was out on
I
the
was gonna
kick.
say, I
and
thought I saw
believe
Rampage.
Crocop got another punch in as well. So this could be a
Holy.
serious situation. Now, thankfully, the ring always has is now Igor is being assisted by Crocop. Crocop checking on him. Igor, he is up, and that's fantastic. That is fantastic that he's up.
Crocop says, here, give me that trophy. That's mine.
Still a little dazed. You can see the cut over his left eye being attended
I just want to see that. I want him to show
There
it.
are always 6 doctors on site. Less serious injuries in this sport than there are in pro football, than there are in boxing. But that certainly was a scary moment, but Igor looks good. And what a devastating combination of kick and punch by Igor, or rather by Crocop on Igor.
Unbelievable. Yep. That high kick, first one missed.
Show
The
them.
second
They're
was
not going to show the
Not
replay.
miss, baby. It did not. That's like, he's going to talk to the crowd now, but 1 minute, 29 seconds. He did not miss. And he is obviously already a big favorite here with the Japan
And I
Open.
hope next fight will be title fight against the champion, Emelianenko Fedor. Thank you.
Oh, he wants the Fedor.
Whoa, he's calling
You want the
Emelianenko
Fedor.
Fedor out.
Calling
Here we got
him
him.
out.
Here we see Emelianenko.
Fedor saying, no worries, no worries, no worries. But that's great to see. Calling him out. The challenge has been
Done.
Oh, now they
Yeah.
want to talk to him. What else you want to say? Talk some more
Fedor
smack,
looking
baby.
worried.
Go out
That
there
boy
and
don't
talk
look
some
like
smack.
anything.
Call out a couple more fighters. Call out some more, but he obviously.
Oh, he's teaching him Japanese because Miro, that's the guy in the black t-shirt,
Yeah.
lives in Japan, grew up in Australia. But
I just can't believe how
officially
many
is from
people are in
Croatia.
there.
I'm sorry, can you go over that again? Let me look into my
I just wanted to show
Hong
the
Kong.
Oh,
give me
look
there
at
to
that, look at that. Here we
replay.
go.
There's the left. The
And now
left.
the kick comes, and it's going to be...
I mean, he didn't even put a hand up. You know what I mean? He didn't even put a technological, not calling you the B word, Jens. I'm just saying, what? Huh? Oh, you're going to eat like, oh, you're going to eat a lot this weekend? I got you. I didn't realize was we calling you names or something? Huh? Look at that thing. He punted him. He punted him straight in the face.
Yeah, right there. I mean, and watch this. No, he did pull up. He did pull up. The referee got in time before that extra punch came in. He's hurt right there. There's another left that connects. And
Poof!
that kick
I mean, come on. That's
came
just,
in.
man.
He's hurt right there. There's another left that connects.
Oh, look at this. He don't even know.
And
Boom!
that kick
Ah!
absolutely devastating. Absolutely
was?
devastating. And you can see he was coming with a left hand. Thankfully, the referee got in.
Yep, Yuji Shimada, he's the referee.
Right
and
there.
he did a very good job there. Because if that second one would have
Oh!
landed...
That was heavy. That was heavy. Oh, my man, that was heavy. Keep this on there. Because this is my bad stoppage. What? I don't know if it was a bad stoppage. That's for what? All right. Let me see here. Sakuraba versus Rampage. Ooh. Let me see here. Ooh. The graphics.
I'm here with
Yo,
Quentin
what up,
Jackson.
Sandwich?
Quentin, you're fighting in Pride. What does that mean to you?
Shit, just a day at the office, like you're doing your job. I'm here to do my job.
It seems like you've got a lot of rage, and you channel that into your fighting. How does that fuel you?
It's just like when I black out, you know what I'm saying? I go and I just let the rage take over. I let Rampage come in, let him do his thing. I'm not Quentin when I step in the ring. I'm Rampage.
And do you think that's going to come in handy when you face Sakuraba?
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna have my chain too.
You're going to have your chain in the ring?
Damn right. Sakuraba tapped out 4 graces, and I gotta have a chain with me. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that street fighters can make the transition into mixed martial artists?
Oh yeah. When we get some skill, if you teach us some, we'll. Big fight of my life, and the guy I got to fight, I think he is like one of the best guys, the best fighters in the world. I'm in a no-lose situation, I'm not scared of Sakuraba or no other person, you know what I'm saying? I'll fight anybody for the right to be honest.
So where do you see yourself in 2 years?
Man, in 2 years, I'm on 23, so in 2 years...
He's
I
only
see myself
22 years old, baby. Pretty well. He looked 40. I can't get over this music. I'm loving this and the graphics.
Okay, we're sitting here at ringside, and we have the pleasure of being assisted in the commentary by Mark the Hammer Coleman, the Pride Grand Prix champion. Mark, it's good to have you back.
Thank you. It's good to be back, but I would have rather been in the ring tonight, but shit happens.
What can you do? You need to be 100% prepared, man. 100% intact.
Most definitely. Don't do it.
Look at this guy. We got Quentin Rampage Jackson.
He did quite an obscene gesture. I saw it from here. You couldn't see it on
About
the screen.
Joel Romero? I know, right?
That's good to know.
The Pride
Position
FC
Sakuraba
game back in the
coming
day.
back after his pummeling from Vanderlei Silva in his last fight, and that was Pride 13.
Why do I remember that?
Oh, he can't keep the chain. We see the referee asked him to lose the chain. That is...
of course, he's got to lose the chain. Now Sakuraba, as we had mentioned, pretty much the theme of this show has been pressure.
Oh,
now he's got a lot of pressure on him here to deliver a big win over Quentin Jackson. The fans, as you can hear by the cheers, love Sakuraba. Jackson doesn't mind being the
Could
bad
Gracie
guy.
be competitive today?
He may have been the bad
probably,
guy
maybe.
one or two times in his
I
real
mean,
life.
yeah.
And in the ring.
And we know about
If he was younger, you know, a young Gracie, for sure.
Jackson's ready to rumble, though. And he's going to throw that high haymaker. Sak going for the single. And Jackson, now we're down in Sakuraba's territory, Mark.
Yes, we are. I think Quentin had some wrestling back, and should have been able to stop that shot, but he's on his back now in a bad position, as we know. It's not good to be on the bottom.
Sakuraba can do a number of things from the guard, but I think it's
going.
Quentin almost passed the guard for him.
Yeah. There you go, baby.
Quentin does have the one. Oh, now Quentin just gave up from a butterfly guard into half guard.
Sakuraba making it road to half.
That's not a wise thing to do with Sakuraba. He will go for it. Yeah, he's going to escape, go up straight arm or something like that.
Quentin did say he's not going to lay down for Saku, and if he messes up, he's going to slam him, but he's not going to be able to slam him from the bottom.
Oh, we could.
Bridge up, but
Thank you for that piece of advice. That little piece of it. That expert. That expert
here that he should do to
commentary
get back
right
standing. Had a guillotine choke, but now they're back standing. Quentin should throw the knee here.
Oh, he wanted to do the slam. Did you see it?
Yes, he did.
He told us that he wanted to do a
Look
slam.
at that, he wrapped around the rope.
Sakuraba going. Oh,
big slam.
Get a slam there.
The way he landed. Hold up. By the way, there's a live event going on right now on Fight Pass. Fight Pass.
Sakuraba going.
This next one. Watch this next one. Watch his leg though. Look. Oh, that right there. You got lucky, man. You close to blowing out a knee. Not good. Ah! You see that? Look at that.
Oh my God. And there the slam is.
There was the slam. He predicted the slam, and he did the slam
2 times, actually.
He does have a lot of power.
Especially how, look, he got that whole thing bandaged up.
He said he wants to knock him out with a slam. But he also said that he's one of Sakuraba's biggest fans.
Yep.
Most people are.
You have to.
I think so.
You gotta be a fan. Triangle. Pop up.
Going for the triangle.
Up. There you go.
And he slams him again. And again.
Look at it. He's just getting tighter. It's just getting tighter. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Elbow.
Slamming him again. It's going to take a lot of energy.
Throw him out the rope. Throw him out the rope. Attaboy. Awesome. Awesome. I love it.
Doing what he said he was going to do. No slam is going to take control.
Rampage. Rampage.
Back at one time or another.
I mean, I'd rather he not get caught in the triangle, but it's pretty cool watching him get out of it.
Feel good to
You know what I'm saying?
like that on
Yo,
the
Red Eye Jedi. How you be, Red Eye?
Wow, it definitely took a lot of energy, 3 lifts like that. But,
Then hearing Coleman commentating.
Yes, he is.
Coleman.
Sakuraba seemed to be in tip-top shape when we talked to him a couple days ago. He jokingly said that he thinks that Ishizawa versus Hein Gracie, which is coming up next, will be a more interesting fight than this fight, but I don't know about that so far. But it's Quentin Jackson who's kind of made this fight.
Man, he's doing everything. But one mistake is enough to get caught, and he's already setting an arm up. Look at this. He's holding the arm with 2 hands. There we go.
Arm
there it is.
Quentin Jackson would like to say hello.
Man.
One mistake is enough to get caught, and he's already setting an arm up. Look at this. He's holding the arm.
Yeah, he's got the arms. Right there. He's like, you ain't getting that arm. You ain't getting that arm.
With 2 hands.
Boom. Switch over. Oh, right when he goes for a punch.
There we go.
There it is.
There it is.
Quentin Jackson would like to say hello to some of his training partners like Rex, Wynn, Andy. Oh, he's going to throw him
throw him
over
over the ropes. There you go. Just throw him over. Throw him over.
He's got him. Oh,
That's the thing. He just slams his way out of it.
Out of the arm.
All right. Here's the deal, though, real quick. If you're Sakuraba, man, that's got to be rough. He had a deep arm bar. He's had 3 triangle chokes, and he just keeps getting slammed out of everything. He just keeps getting slammed out of everything. I love that.
What an exciting fight. Yes, he's out there with nothing to lose. He's giving it all he's got.
Quentin Jackson would also like to
Rampage
say
is
hello
23
to
years
Andy
old. I love
Ashley,
it.
One of his training partners, Dave Roberts.
Oh,
You can see the fatigue
get that leg back.
And Saku.
It has to be. He's very tired.
Yeah, he just gave up that takedown. He gave it up. Saku's going to probably get into the side mount, spin around, go for an arm bar here. He's going to pass. There it is, side mount.
Oh, no. Straight arm bar's going to come up right now.
It's going to come up right here.
You just can't waste that kind of energy out there.
Yeah. But, you know, it made for an action fight.
Yes, it did, but it didn't make for a win, probably.
That's true.
Yep, you got a win. We're looking for.
Ooh.
I think it's the Gary Goodridge philosophy, right?
There we go. Oh.
And he came in. Oh, that nice knee to the head.
What? Do I know Ramp? Yeah, I know Rampage.
That's Shays and Murray Smith versus Mark.
Oh, he hits him a few times hard there.
I don't remember nothing about that.
He's going for the reverse hammerlock. There we go.
Oh, there's his move.
But Quentin has been so unpredictable.
Ah!
Oh, he's got it. Oh, he got out of it.
Listen to the crowd going nuts. Listen to this crowd going insane.
He got out of it.
Very good escape. Pushing his body away to strike the arm again. That's perfect.
Look what Quentin's doing. He's giving. Oh, he's
But
got
extremely depressed, struggling for reasons to continue and not just, but found this somehow. There you go. What up, 502 Slugger? What's going on? Listen to this crowd start picking it up when they hear that. Like, watch. Look how quick. They're kind of just low, and then watch them when they start going for the sub, they start going crazy.
There we go.
Well, hang out, 502 Slugger. Slugger Roach.
Quentin has been so unpredictable. Oh, he's got it. Oh,
he got out of it
He
now.
got out of it.
Very good escape. Pushing his body away to strike the arm again. That's perfect.
Look what Quentin's doing. He's giving
So
his back. No,
explosive.
not a good idea.
Oh,
He's
Corey
talking about
Maloney. What up,
someone's
man?
gonna go to the choke here. Let's
Megan's chronic item.
again.
This is the next.
Corey Maloney. Also, man, I cried. What? What'd you? Man, don't cry. What happened? I cried when you messaged me back. It was a really cool thing for me in a crazy time. Well, I appreciate you, Corey. I hope you're well. I'm so happy I can be here and watch Pride fights. There you go. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're all here. I'll stop pausing in a minute. I'm going to piss people off, though, with the pause, so I got to stop.
Impact fight.
Nice. Another slam now. What's he going to do?
Lift. Belly to back. Belly to back.
Shades of Henzo Gracie.
Oh, look at that.
Shades of Henzo Gracie.
That's crazy how he's able to block this. Look at
Shades of Henzo
Look how he blocks it with his leg. Damn, Saku.
Gracie. Yep. Shades of Henzo Gracie. He's got the Kimura.
Y'all appreciate you, Vega. Hope everybody's well.
Quentin is making this fight.
He's making it very exciting.
I think win or lose, this may not be the last we've seen of Quentin and Frye because
Knee bar is coming up.
oh, a knee bar, but Quentin's got his legs crossed.
And he got his cross the right way, but he has to watch out.
He's not doing anything right now.
We got a knee bar. We got a knee bar.
Quentin's doing nothing. He's got his.
He has to do something because otherwise, oh, my God, this guy's
Oh, don't let me get taken.
This guy is impressing me. What do you think so far, Mark?
Oh, just great heart out there. He's giving everything he's got. He's got to.
Rear naked choke. Oh, it's in deep.
He got the choke. It's over.
Ah!
It's over. It's over.
Man, he was quick on this.
So far, Mark.
Oh, just great heart out there. He's giving everything he's got. He's got to.
He got the choke. It's over.
There was a time you could kick in wrestling shoes.
Sakuraba has choked out the wild
There was a time.
Quentin, Rampage, Jackson. An
Oh,
unbelievable show of heart by Jackson coming in. No one gave him a chance against Sakuraba, but he came in with his
look at that
heart,
crowd, though.
and he
Look at that
came in
crowd.
to fight. He made the fight. Sakuraba took care of it. He stepped up to the pressure. Sakuraba stepped up to the immense pressure put on him by the world of mixed martial arts and got the win via rear naked choke. What a fight, guys. What do you think, Mark?
Well, that's what we need in the sport. More fights like this to keep the fans coming back. Just a great fight. I enjoyed every second of it.
Box, what do you think of Quentin Jackson?
Great. He's just started mixed martial arts also, he told us. This guy, look at him. In 2 or 3 years from now, he's a young guy. He's 24 years old. My God, man. What a talent.
Oh, we got Budo Striking 21, by the way. Budo Striking 21 is live right now on Fight Pass. And these, again, look at this. Look at the events coming up. We got the Budo Striking today. We've got the Shuriken FS 17 tomorrow. Karate Combat. Cage Warriors 171. Hollywood Fight Nights, all live. And then on Sunday, Fury FC 89. What? We love it. Yo, Brypin with the 36 months. Pride and proud to support. Much love and appreciation. All subs go support AK Snoo. And GN's Power Over. And GN's Power Over. What? That don't excite you? What don't excite you?
Alistair is very athletic. He has a good ground game, but I have trained a lot for this fight.
Those shows that you showed us? Yeah, but maybe other people would like to know all the live events that are coming up tomorrow and on Sunday and today. Those of us that have Fight Pass, maybe you'd like to know there's some live events going on. That's all.
And I will beat him.
Well, he's got good cardio and his striking.
Look at Skinny Alistair.
But,
yeah, I mean, look at Skinny Alistair. Get out.
Actually.
I've trained hard on my jiu-jitsu, and I'm sure I can submit him, but I think I can definitely knock him out.
Well, whatever. We're going to see tonight.
That's a positive of the day for me.
Well,
Love watching you fight. I appreciate you, Slugger. T-Wild, man. Hope you well, 502.
So we're going to do everything we can. I've done everything I can to achieve this goal, and I'm not going to let this guy, 23 years old, whatever, stand in my way. And I'm going to show him that in the ring.
If he walks out with that big, he used to carry that big old mallet, that big hammer, that sledgehammer. What up, Silent Hill? 25 and 23, these guys are babies. Look at this, damn.
Arona, 195センチ、92.5 キロ。
Alistair Demolition Man Overeem is 25, 6'5", 205 pounds, 6-2 in Pride.
205 pounds.
Fighting championships.
182センチ、92.2 キロ。
Mauricio Shogun is 23, 6'1", 205 pounds, 6-0 in Pride. So, boss, there will be a new 2005 Pride middleweight tournament champion.
Look at how many people are in this dang
Silva
place.
Vanquished by Ricardo Arona in the first semifinal battle, and it'll be interesting to see if that has any impact whatsoever on Mauricio Shogun's mental state, even though, again, he is in it for himself. But, again, Shooter Box is such a family, boss, and he is now facing Alistair Overeem in this, the second semi-bout. And round one is underway. And again, that reach advantage, a takedown.
Big takedown, big takedown.
And you know that Shogun, known for his clinch work, but look at this, north-south position right away by Overeem. Even manages to connect with a knee to the forehead and a right, and there's that high kick.
Whoa, they're firing.
And we anticipated this. No feeling out process whatsoever.
Ooh.
And you know that that's going to be a disadvantage for Shogun. Trying for the takedown, but Great balance by Overeem. And boss, let's talk about this. You know that throughout his short career in Pride, the undefeated Shogun has had that great tie clinch, which has been very successful. It's going to be very difficult to tie clinch the much taller Overeem in this fight.
Yeah, also because he's taller, but also because
nice hammer fist.
He comes from Holland and he did a lot of Thai boxing matches. And trust me, his corner, Lucien Carbine, they clinch is his game. He's the master of the clinch. Oh, this fight, they're going to run out of gas. It has to look at the pace of this fight. 1 minute and 10 seconds.
By Overeem and a knee up the middle.
Ooh.
And he hasn't given Shogun a chance to get on track as Overeem from the outset has given Shogun the out. And again, Overeem just throwing
I'm trying to
Shogun
post this real quick.
the canvas. Now we saw Shogun
I'm
with
posting.
Nogueira, another knee to the head. It was Shogun taking advantage of Nogueira in the quarterfinals, and it's a changing of that here with Overeem manhandling Shogun early on.
Very impressive.
It's turning into a bit of a nightmare for the vaunted shooter box team so far in this semifinal round of the tournament, boss.
Yeah, but you know, it's shoot box.
It's
so
very
anything
early,
can happen.
I know.
Yep.
There's a, it looked like he was going for that guillotine choke of his in which he's taken care of his last 6 opponents.
Good takedown defense.
Man,
from
tremendous. And now he's looking for that guillotine choke again. Nice reversal attempt by Shogun, but look at Overeem, boss, turns right into it.
That's what I said. They spend so much energy. This costs so much power.
Clinch work.
Knees to the legs.
Knees to the
Everything
legs.
is going here.
2.5 minutes gone, and they have expended nothing but energy thus far. It's been a tremendous opening 2.5 minutes between Overeem and Shogun. And again, some great sprawl work by Overeem.
Oh, guillotine coming up.
Oh,
He's got him.
Goodness.
He's got him.
Guillotine by Overeem.
It looks like he has. He can finish Mauricio Shogun. Is it
that was great.
Pops his head out.
He almost had him.
Opening 2.5 minutes between Overeem and Shogun.
Give me that
and
neck.
Again, some great
Give me
sprawl work
that.
by Overeem.
Oh, guillotine coming up.
Oh,
He's got him.
Goodness.
He's got him.
Guillotine by Overeem.
It looks like he has. He can finish Mauricio Shogun.
Got
Is it?
to be
Oh,
kidding me.
nice
And
escape here.
Shogun pops his head out. Amazing.
That is crazy.
Half guard of Overeem. Holy 7.
The 10-minute first round. I know.
Choke, but Shogun
He got out.
escaped it.
Ooh. Yeah, they were sweating there in the corner. But now, here,
What a
half guard.
wild start to Final Conflict 2005. And now it is Shogun in the half guard, as you mentioned, boss. And Overeem trying to scramble underneath, now half butterfly guard.
He's going to close the guard. Yeah, that's the smart thing to do, especially with Mauricio.
There's Shogun trying to drive the elbow, and now some lefts and rights. Trying to drive the elbow into the midsection, drive some air to the lungs, but now Overeem probably going to try a stomp. No,
Oh, you're going to try to
kick
step
the
on his
head.
face.
And another kick, and that's
Oh.
going to help out Shogun's cause. Knee strike. But look at Overeem. Get back on his feet. This is a tremendous battle. And another
He's trying to go for
takedown,
the
but
throat.
this one, great balance.
Oh,
and
nice
leverage
reverse.
by
Look, he coming out on top. Nice.
Shogun.
Re-roll.
He's back into side control. So
All right, now
back
we go
and
into
forth
side
we
control.
go.
Nice back and
Mr.
forth.
Rutan.
On the edge of my seat here, I'm moving around. This is a good fight. Whoa, goes to the side mount.
And there's that arm. He could be looking for the Kimura.
Oh.
Even an arm bar. Alistair's got a...
He knows.
Busy underneath there. Probably you're right. He could maybe even play possum. A knee strike from the bottom.
It's dangerous now, though.
But he is. I mean, Shogun looking to snatch that arm. Now the knee on belly position. Dropping some left hands.
Good job here from Shogun. Look at this.
Looking for the ankle pick. Another kick to the head and a stomp attempt.
Y'all appreciate it, Phil. Thanks for being here. Phil D. Roll.
Holding on to the leg.
And he's using the
Last
ropes,
5
which
minutes.
is not allowed here in Pride
What
Fighting
fight?
Championship. Look at that,
Fedor
those
and
heel strikes,
Crocop?
boss. Shogun
Look at him. He's trying to step. Look, he's trying to heal him in the head.
And now into into
You see? Look at that. You see what he's doing? Like what?
And he's using the ropes, which is
Watch this.
not
Oh, just healing him, throwing heels to the side of his head.
allowed here at Pride Fighting Championship. Look at that, those heel strikes, boss.
Ah, come on.
Shogun resorting to the shoot box playbook. And now into
What?
half
Jen,
butterfly
can you
guard.
shout
So
out the
Shogun
boys
has
in
turned the
Justin's
tables
apartment
now.
in
Early
BC?
on it was all Overeem, but now Shogun taking
Well, what's up?
advantage
How's everybody doing?
of the Dutch
In Justin's
demolition
apartment.
man.
Good.
And you have to wonder
Chance, I have a question for you.
how
What?
much fuel they've already consumed, boss.
Yeah, I said it before, the pace, it's extremely high, especially the clinching, the throwing, mount precision.
Oh, we got Mount. Ooh, he's gonna go to side control, side control.
Knees, I just
Oh,
want
we're
to
gonna
say,
step over. Now we got elbow. We're gonna get. Oh, we
And
got.
again, that left arm, boss, in a precarious
Crucifix, we got
position
some
for
elbows.
Overeem.
He has to watch out. You're absolutely right.
What? Who gave me the nickname Little Evil? Pat Miletich?
Oh,
trapping the arm. No, it's bad.
Hold up,
Absolutely
watch
right.
this. Now watch this. Not only does he trap the arm, watch this. Boom. Just rips it. Do we have what? Do we have lawyers in the house? Look at that. Nice shot. He hits him with the knee as he steps over. Miletich gave me the name because I was standing there complaining one day, holding a cup of coffee. And I was just complaining, doing what I do. And Miletich looked up from the grappling. He was grappling. He looked up and went, "Ooh, we ain't you a little evil bastard this morning." I was like, "What? Little evil bastard. Ooh, I want that. I want that name." He's like, "All right, you win your next fight by knockout. We'll call you Little Evil Bastard." And then we shortened it up to LIL Evil. But the name is Little Evil Bastard. Yeah.
Oh,
trapping the arm. No, it's bad.
Good job of trapping that arm by Shogun. Only 23 years old, undefeated. Look at this bound.
Oh, we got Mount.
Pound by Shogun.
Alistair should buck up as hard as he can.
Oh,
so
we
that
got Mount.
Mauricio
Big
has to
shots.
look for balance and
Bad
can't
way to
punch.
block.
And the fans now getting behind the efforts of Shogun. Trying to wing block his Overeem or answering the phone, as El Waffle likes to call it. And now he needs to defend himself intelligently here, boss.
Yep,
3.5 minutes remaining.
3.5 minutes, man. That's a bad way to be for 3.5 minutes left. You in trouble.
Watch out, otherwise the referee's going to step in. Oh,
And now
traps
he's
one arm again.
trying to neutralize that left arm, and now just raiding in those left. And
They
it's
stop it.
over. Shogun continues his winning ways at Pride Fighting Championships, and it will be an all-Brazilian final in the 2005 middleweight tournament at 6 minutes 42 seconds. Shogun via TKO takes care of Alistair Overeem. Shogun will face Ricardo Arona, and what do you think, boss, is on his mind? Maybe a little revenge for what happened to the shoot-the-box leader, Vanderlei Silva. We anticipate an electrifying final between Shogun and Arona.
Yep, that's going to be a grudge match here. The guillotine
Shogun
attempt,
versus Arona.
but Shogun escaped, and from this moment on, it
Shogun
was
versus
all
Arona.
Mauricio Shogun. Hoo-ha.
Shogun advances to the final, improves to 7-0. Alistair Overeem falls to 6-3. But you know what? For Alistair Overeem, this was a tournament in which he put himself on the
He was
map in
just stuck
MMA
there.
and here in Pride Fighting
Stuck there.
Championships. A tremendous effort, but boss, just too
This
much.
ain't
The
live?
23-year-old
Why, I'm
youngster,
live. What you talking about?
force
What you
to
talking about,
reckon with.
Albert?
And what a final it's going to be. We are going to crown a new tournament champion here at Final Conflict 2005. Will it be that man?
Arona versus Shogun. We can find it.
Mauricio Shogun or the Brazilian Tiger, Ricardo Arona. Will find out in the main event.
I don't know what happens. Does anybody know what happens? No, you're good, Albert. You're good. Hope everything is well. Appreciate you dropping in. Appreciate you dropping in. Man. Now I want to know. Let me see something. Let me see this. Shogun versus, what was it, Arona? Final conflict. 23 years old. Shogun's 23 years old. Arona's 27. Both 205 pounds. Oh, 201 pounds. 6'0", 6'1". What's up?
A huge purse at stake.
Look at how many people are in this place. Holy shit. That's crazy.
The tournament championship belt at stake. But more importantly, boss, so much more at stake here in the battle again. A Brazilian top team and shooter box. Mauricio Shogun.
Brazilian top team versus shooter box. This is for everything. I have no idea who wins this either.
Looking to avenge the loss by the...
2005. Wow, I was 3 years old. We don't need a... We don't...
Team leader, Vanderlei Silva.
The size of it. You see him?
By the
you see
team
him?
leader, Vanderlei
You
Silva.
see the man? No, look at him. Is that Cordero right there? Yes, it is.
Mauricio Shogun is 23, 6'1", 205 pounds, 7-0 in
Oh,
pride.
got
Nice to
Vanderlei
see
over there.
Vanderlei Silva smiling again, boss.
Look at Arona, though.
Ricardo, the Brazilian Tiger.
Is that Mario Sperry right there?
5'11", 205 pounds, 7-1 in pride. You see in the background there, Paulo Filho holding up two fingers to indicate it's going to be 2-0 for Brazilian top
Paulo
team. He was
Filho.
showing Mauricio Shogun the two fingers. So again, it's becoming a much more heated rivalry between the two prominent teams from Brazil, Brazilian top team and shooter box. And wow, there was an interesting display already because really the animosity was between Vanderlei Silva and Ricardo Arona. Arona already touching gloves with Mauricio Shogun, but you know, boss, that for Shogun, of course, he wants to
Rasher
win the
Falls,
tournament.
New York,
he wants
checking
to
in. What
win
up,
that
Red
belt, but you
Chief?
know in
What
the back of
up?
his mind, he
Lady
also
Red.
wants to defeat Ricardo Arona because shooter box is more than a team, it's a family.
It's a family. Here we go.
Battle is on the way. We are indeed going to crown a new Pride middleweight tournament champion. Will it be Ricardo Arona, who is indeed on the cusp of enjoying his biggest night ever, for that matter, also for...
What? He's going right off the bat. Look at this.
Biggest night ever, for that matter, also for...
Oh, that was
Shogun.
sick.
And what? An artistic spinning
Oh!
kick.
Big
that
throw,
was.
Arona.
Beautiful here. Now see what...
Plata.
Look at this.
Plata.
Hey, Uma Plata.
Plata.
He's got it. Does he have... No, it slips out, I think. No, it's still there.
Right off the bat.
Oh, no, he's out.
Oh, he's out. He's out. He's out. He's up. Up.
Looking for the knee
Nope.
right away, and a stop kick.
He tried to jump on him. Get out of here.
Oh, would that be something?
And looking
Look.
for the knee right
He's going up. No. Ah.
away, and a stop kick.
Uh-oh.
He moon launched him out. Yeah.
This Mauricio
Launched him out of the
Shogun,
cage.
23 years of age, undefeated at 7-0. You talk about a supernova.
Huh? What are these gloves like to fight in? They're big, man.
There's no stopping
They're
him.
big.
Look at this.
This is his coming
They're weird.
out
They go
party.
down on the
He
fingers
is
quite a
definitely
bit. They
putting
big.
himself on a map of
Oh.
superstardom.
Oh, we got to
There
pull
he
him.
goes, Michael.
Oh.
And he's manhandling Arona thus far.
What a
Oh.
start.
He's
He cracked
manhandling
him.
Arona thus far.
Oh, that
What
right
a
hand.
start. He's scrambling up here. Arona is good in stopping him, but no, he's getting up. What a beginning, round number one.
Man, I mean, there's almost a danger that Arona had already done what he came to do in defeating Vanderlei Silva, but really, Arona, there's one more match here, the championship final, and he needs to regroup and try to deliver a knee there, but Mauricio Shogun, you couldn't ask for a better start from the Shoot Box youngster. Beautiful.
Yo, Flying. How you doing, Flying?
He knows, he has the stamina. Age is working for
You
him
can hit
too.
the back of the head and pride. You can say I'm
Family's
sorry.
watching. Vanderlei
You know?
screaming.
I don't know.
You know,
I
he's
think-
already
I
been
mean,
involved
if it
in what has to
landed-
be a
my
nominee.
bad.
Oh, nice
Beautiful.
strip takedown, looking to pass the guard immediately.
Not really.
as
I don't
well,
think you're
but
supposed to hit the back of the
now
head
is in
ever,
the open
in anything.
half guard there.
But that's why if you
He
say
had an
sorry,
entertaining battle with
maybe.
Alistair Overeem.
My
before
bad.
TKO
Sorry.
the Dutch Demolition Man, and so far, look at that, boss, trying to push
Beautiful.
on the leg and trying to pull out the leg to pass the
What
guard.
up, Abe Von Newt? Huh?
Beautiful
Not
work
gonna
here.
lie, this is bringing me
Nice
back. Oh,
side
100.
mount control.
They're babies.
Nice elbows there to the rib cage.
We are seeing
Yo,
an
Gomez, how you do, Gomez?
courtesy of Brazilian or shooting box. Mauricio Shogun on Brazilian top teams, Ricardo Arona. And I don't know if Ricardo Arona is totally aware of what's hitting him right now.
North-south position, no.
Yeah, we have to have
you
a-
cannot let Mauricio go to the north-south position.
We've got a
Look at
Vanderlei
this.
versus
He
Fujita.
gets up right away.
Oh, yeah.
Here,
Oh! Look at you, keep trying to go up there and jump.
Look at that, it's over!
What?
Up right away.
We're seeing a one-man clinic here, boss.
Boom! Steps through with a kick and then hits him with a backhand.
Look at it.
Oh!
It's over!
Oh!
It's over! Unbelievable! I don't think I've ever seen a more dominating performance in my life, Boss Rutan.
Oh, unbelievable. Look at this. The family is in
The
there.
celebration
Fireworks.
here at the Saitama Super Arena, and I think really next to Mauricio Shogun, the happiest man in the
We
ring.
had to
and
know,
there he
right?
is,
We had to
Vanderlei
know.
Silva. Oh my God! 2 minutes 53 seconds of the opening round. We've got a new Pride middleweight tournament champion. His name is Mauricio Shogun.
Yo,
and
what
yes,
up,
my
Bailey? How you
friend,
doing,
he
man?
is
Concord,
indeed
how you doing,
an
my friend?
MMA superstar.
Yo, I appreciate you, Derek Bailey, much so, man. Thank you, thank you.
Unbelievable. What a future. What a future this guy has. Look at him, top of the world at 23. I was 28 when I started. Can you?
22
I can't
years
believe
old.
it.
And you talk about experiencing the ultimate highs and the most devastating lows in all in one night. You talk about Ricardo Arona's evening. Let's take a look at this action, boss.
Knees to the body. He's going everywhere. Beautiful tie clinch. Moves him to the
Boom.
side.
She almost stepped on his face in
Hammer
that backhand.
fist
Then
here.
that shot,
And that's it. It's over
just
right on
popped
the
that
bottom
chin. Pop that chin.
Whoa.
Get up, mandible.
Look at the
104 viewers. Damn, we got some
celebration
personal time here
erupting
with Chance.
immediately,
Love and
but boss,
appreciation.
again,
Hey,
I mean,
104, I'll
from
take
the
it.
outset,
I don't even know how many
it
are watching,
was
but you all keep
an
telling me. Well, that's all right. How you doing? All
unbelievable
104 of
display,
you.
and for Ricardo
How old
Arona,
are you?
really, I don't
What,
think
how
he
old are
fully
you, chat, in 2005?
understood what hit him
Do we
from the
really
very
have to say-
beginning.
do we have to
Mauricio
wonder?
Shogun came to this ring to seriously send a message to Arona that not only
don't
was he
gotta
going to
bring
win the
that up,
tournament,
dude.
but he was going to avenge.
Yo, what up,
happened
Big Nazi?
to
How you doing,
the
man?
team
Jens,
leader
my niece was
for
in the
Shooter Box,
Lions
Vanderlei
Den
Silva.
out of what,
Whoa,
Illinois
I'm
Pancration.
blown
We went
away.
to
I'm
France
sitting
and
here
Greece with
speechless.
them. It was awesome.
It's just
Oh,
unreal
that's
the way
tight, man.
he came out.
Very cool. Oh,
He
heck
came
yeah.
to do
Look
business.
at that celebration. Unbelievable.
31 or 30.
Vanderlei, look at
Yeah,
that.
30.
Oh, goosebumps.
You better believe it, my friend. Look at that picture.
This. Top of the world.
Crowd are here at the Saitama Super Arena erupting as well. We certainly hope that Ricardo
The size
Arona
of that trophy, though.
is okay. Of course, there's concern in his corner. Brazilian top team, and really for Ricardo Arona, still a tremendous night because, I mean, he did perform.
Yeah,
an
you can't-
upset
I don't think you
over
can elbow
Vanderlei Silva,
either.
The first loss for
Jens is
Vanderlei
13.
Silva in over 5 years after 18 wins in the middleweight division. But really, is that already a race, boss, after such a devastating loss in the championship final?
You
Yeah,
know,
Ronnie's pips.
I'm sitting here. I see
Oh
the
my
checks
God.
coming in. The big checks.
You can't. I don't think you can elbow in Pride.
20
On the ground.
million yen.
I don't think you can elbow on the ground in Pride.
$200,000.
Forgive me.
Woo! That is worth like what? 800.
But you can step on their face. You can knee them in the face, but I don't think you can elbow on the ground. But you can soccer kick them.
Well,
Is that Nino Shembri right there on his shoulder? Or am I just making that up?
let's face it, it may be $200,000, but that guy has to be feeling like the richest man in the world, right?
Tatiana, I'm not, if I could, I have no control over chat. I got no idea. I can't do anything in that chat. But talk to it, I can talk to it.
Now, Mauricio Shogun, one more time, boss. I mean,
Look at the
this
opening.
guy.
Capoeira here at his best.
Better
Woo!
believe it.
Except we didn't hear any drums.
Hey, he's doing a little dancing right now, but I bet he's going to be doing a lot more dancing tonight, my friend, because this guy is en fuego.
Mandible, what? I've been rewatching all the original UFC in order. Yeah, that's what we did. That's what we did. I watched them all the way up to like UFC 23 or 24, something like that. And now on Tuesdays, we go and watch The Ultimate Fighter. We've been doing tough Tuesdays.
23 years of age, Boss Rudin.
And it's that one rare weekend where there's no fight, so it's like,
the Pride
let's have some pride.
Champion. And let's now go to the ring for the official closing ceremony.
I want to see the closing. We got to see the ceremony, right? One time. Look at the size of this trophy.
2005 Pride Middleweight Tournament. And capping off what has been an incredible evening of action, we saw Fyodor Emelianenko successfully defend his world championship.
Yeah, Yuriku, yeah.
Taking care of Miracle Crocop in what was a great fight, but nothing.
Dr. Bennett and Vanderlei, yeah.
Come close to matching what we saw in the tournament finals tonight, in the semifinals, and now what we saw here in the championship finals.
Okay.
Vanderlei, Alistair.
And in third place.
Look at Vanderlei, like I'm in third place.
And receiving third place.
No UFC tomorrow.
Will be with finals, but you know now.
Real ninja.
Let me see it.
To reflect 5 years, but is going to give.
But he did. He did.
About the eruption, we're going to middleweight tournament champion. So they keep it in the shooter box.
I want to see this. Hold on.
And of course, it is a definitely.
Thank God I'm not a
20 million in the end.
Exclusive broadcaster for the Pride Fighting Championships in the
Look at that
United
belt.
States.
グループの一つである FOX スポーツネットはこの度
So
Give him his belt.
On Fox Sports Net
Oh,
monthly.
look at that thing.
George Greenberg of Fox Sports Net handing the first place trophy to Mauricio Shogun. And of course, we invite our many fans in the USA to check us out on Fox.
I love it. Well, that was tight. Okay, so now. Ooh, what'd he do? What'd he do?
Mirko Crocop's motto
Do we have a Don Frye versus Ken Shamrock? Do we have that?
of right kick hospital, left kick cemetery made him an instant star in Pride as he delivered.
What, will I be live tomorrow night? No, there's no stream tomorrow. I'll be back on Tuesday. There's no fights. So we're doing a Pride event right now, which, by the way, that's one thing, right? One thing, though, I got to keep telling everybody over and over and over. Live events going on. We've got the live event, Budo Striking, Volume 29, I believe is on right now. Tomorrow, the Shuriken FS 17, Karate Combat, Cage Warriors. Oh, look at that. We got 4 fights, live fights tomorrow on Fight Pass. And then Fury FC on 89, Fury FC 89 on Sunday. Yes. So just saying.
Highlight reel knockouts nearly every
Yeah,
time
what is live right now? Yeah, the
ring.
Budo Striking 21
With a title
live.
shot within grasp, Crocop battled
How many times that fight in Pride?
heavyweight
What,
champion
6, 7?
Antonio Minotauro Nogueira in what would be one of the greatest come-from-behind
7?
wins in Pride
7?
history. This is
Maybe
Pride
7?
Final Conflict 2003.
7?
Here we go.
6? 6 times?
Ready, go!
I'm just waiting. He's
Ooh, we have a
obviously
clock on this one.
always looking
Yeah,
for
go
an
ahead.
opportunity.
He's going to kick to the body. Nogueira's right hand is a little bit high. I think he's going to hit a liver kick. He's going to go straight underneath the arms, I think.
Nogueira also very confident in his own stand-up game. Actually, he's very confident, period.
Yeah.
Because he just
I
moved
do
into a
watch
bigger
alongs, the
house
pay-per-view,
and, got rid of his girlfriend.
flying,
So he said that
and
gave
I
him
do
a tremendous
everything.
amount of
On
focus,
Saturdays,
quite frankly.
it's just me doing the watch along with chat.
Well,
On fight nights and then on pay-per-views, we usually have a guest.
Unleash. He's going to unleash with the ground attack.
And now Mirko's got to watch out.
I had this and Eves Edwards this last Saturday.
There's 2 left hands, though, by Mirko, and that's what...
And that's his strength. That's his strong arm.
And that's what he's going to have to do. And there's another.
Nogueira already setting up the triangle. You
Absolutely.
See, he's grabbing already the right hand of Mirko.
Well, appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Mark Coleman that he has an incredible
grip,
yeah, strength.
Can't break out of it. I'll get to what happened to his dogs a little bit later, by the way, you asked.
Yes.
Garrett's dogs
I
moved
want you
into a
to
new
tell me
house,
because-
right, but I'm afraid we'll miss something right here, Bob.
Yeah, me too. He's going to try to pass. Mirko's left arm.
10-minute round is crazy.
Oh, no, sorry.
Huh?
Right
Hey,
arm.
gents, it's Justin from
Look at that. He was setting him
Justice
up.
Department BC. Very cool. Thanks for the shout out earlier. I was wondering if you could play a Boss Rutan fight next. Well, I have a list of fights.
Yep. I think.
Do we have a Boss Rutan? I don't know. We could maybe fight a Boss Rutan.
Looks like Nogueira is setting him up with things and then goes for a different technique.
I mean, I don't see why we can't.
Well, he leads him to think he's going one way and then goes towards a different submission.
That's it.
Yo, unadapted, how you demand some chance? How come you never fight? I don't know. I always wanted to. I love that guy. I love that guy too. That was crazy.
On the ground, the advantage is going to Nogueira.
Yes, it is.
But I'd say, he never fought in Pride. He commentated the whole time in Pride. He fought in rings, right? He fought rings and pancrase. Pancrase like a bunch. But did he do it? That's what I'm trying to think. Did he do a Pride fight?
Especially with it closed.
Yes.
And if he tries to get up in this position, that triangle. Hello.
Yeah, and he will slap that on fast.
Hello.
There's a nice right shot here. Those ones are missing, but the first one connects pretty okay. Look, he's passing. It's going to pass now.
The key is to get out of there, get that fast guard, and his ability to sprawl so
He never
great
did.
standing up, and he used that same
And that would
power
probably
in
be
his
why
legs
we
to
don't
get
have a
through
Pride.
this guard.
I want to figure out a randomman fight, but I got to think which one we want to watch.
Nogueira, every time when he grabs Mirko's right arm, that means that he wants to pass that arm and go into the triangle.
3
Get
minutes
to
in.
the end, we'll see.
I'll tell you, I just feel Nogueira had more confidence than most that have walked in against this guy lately. I mean, the reputation started to follow the fighters before they even got in the ring with Crocop. I don't think Nogueira was worried about that.
Got him at Fedor just for the suplex? I know, right?
Are phenomenal. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
We're talking about Brazilian top team. We're talking about the former champ himself here. We're talking about a guy that is a submissions expert. He had no confidence in his.
You know what it'd be? Would be
This is where he wants to be, and he's waving Minotauro up as well. This is what the crowd wants to see too. The Sakuraba fight.
When Fedor had to fight the Giants.
For a boring fight, by the way, we should note that. But
Choi.
this
I
is what
Choi.
the crowd's waiting for. I think this is what Crocop's waiting for.
Yeah, he's going to get a left low kick inside leg. He's going to set something up. Watch. The right hand of Nogueira is pretty high sometimes.
Oh, that left leg goes up there, then he boots it again.
That's up right to the gut.
Yes, he's playing the game.
The combo and the quickness.
But now he's going to combine it with the right or the left straight. Watch. Because Mirko's got a real good left.
And you can see Nogueira trying to get in tight, stay close, doesn't want to
Minimum
stay
man, right? Minimum man.
any type of range.
That's what he should do. He should throw kicks to the legs, to the body, to the head, mix it up, and that will be the key to victory. That's the left
It's a
hand
good
I told you.
combination.
Kevin Rauner versus
That's the
Mirko
left hand I
Crocop.
told you. Yeah, it's way too
Wait,
comfortable. He's way
we
too
do
comfortable.
kind of want to see that one.
Easily. Now, this is exactly where he wants to be.
I told you, he's
Referee bringing him up. The fans right directly behind us. Boss, obviously.
Marshall
Marco
May,
fans are
what?
very happy
Yeah,
that
apparently
every
Crocop
time
practiced
the
high
referee
kicks
makes
600 times.
from here,
Yeah,
I can
always.
see that the nose
600
of
kicks
Nogueira
each leg,
bleeding.
every
Actually,
day.
You guys at home can see it now too.
Left nostril.
Nice sprawl
There's
here.
the
Look
sprawl.
at this. Look at
that.
this. What a good
What?
sprawl.
Someone tried to feed a bus a
Again, he
carrot?
waves him up. Waves him up.
He just walks away. He just
Won't
walks
even
away.
deal with it. Said I was on the ground long enough with you, my friend. We're playing my game now. Again, Nogueira thinks, hey, I can stand up, but I don't think so. Not with this guy. You just don't even want it. I mean,
Yo,
you gotta
like
play to your
you,
strength.
appreciate it, man.
Clearly
Thank you very
throws.
much. Like you.
Imagine Mirko will throw a right high kick now. Switches hip and a right high kick.
Vanderman versus the
Look
Croc.
at this. Look at this. What a reflex.
Right kick.
Just
throws.
Imagine Mirko will throw a right high kick now. Switches hip and a right high kick.
Ooh, he almost booted it.
Look at this. Look at this. What a
Oh!
reflexes.
Right kick.
He just walks away. His reflexes are incredible. I'm sorry if I bore you people at home with saying this 20 times. Look at
There's
this.
a left.
Wow.
Yo, Todd, how you do? We gotta get
confident. You can see it. Not that he was ever not confident, but it just seems like the combinations are landing.
Oh, those left hands and that left leg.
The liver.
Oh, yeah. You see? It's going
Yo,
on.
Black Arrows, how you do, Arrows?
The hunger's growing, boss.
You should low kick inside now. Left low kick inside the leg of Nogueira.
What's illegal?
He sees the blood. He's going for the kill. There's a straight left again. That's obviously hurt him. And now watch this killer instinct. Just watch this. There's a right kick.
Look at the one to the right.
I'm not going down there.
Huh?
It's not going to happen. Get up.
Life and danger. What is your point for Muay Thai and give it some pay-per-view action? Or should MMA allow elbow strikes? MMA has elbow strikes. I love Muay Thai though. Just straight up Muay Thai is awesome. Love watching this stuff.
Look at the
watch the soccer kicks though.
He just avoids going down, and Nogueira's got to be frustrated having to get back up every time. Crocop wants nothing to do with it.
3 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said before, I'm always nervous because it can happen in a blink of an eye now. Boom.
Missed there.
Huh, what are your thoughts on the new glove design? I'm excited to see them. We're going UFC 302.
Slips out of Nogueira's grasp easily.
Yeah, I'm excited. I like it. They need him.
Because he's not wearing a gi. The gi was the major factor.
The gi gives you fine grip shit.
Yes. I would wear like a special shorts or something like that. They do not pull out like rubber or something.
Again, now you can just see him studying. You see Crocop studying as he throws a right kick there.
That's
you
what
can
he
see him
should
studying, looking for it to set up another one of those left kicks.
He should throw a right
that
hook,
left hand, no Crocop.
Right hook, left straight. That could finish it.
Oh, that
Because
left
he's got a
hand,
real
no
good left
Crocop.
straight. Open it up with the left hook. And then kicking.
Minotoro's certainly still moving the head, avoiding a couple of left straights there, straight left hands by Crocop. And there's that sprawl.
Sprawl game.
Yeah, I don't see Nogueira taking Crocop down anymore.
Yep, went down once, and that's enough of that, baby. I'm not doing that again.
No.
Oh, that's got.
That's the
You
kick.
can hear that. All
What?
67,000 plus.
Will Found Way. What is the name of the current MMA fighter who sits on the ground and expects his opponents to do ground fighting with him? There's a couple that wouldn't mind, you know what I mean?
Still throwing. Hard jab.
Nogueira beat Bob Sapp when Bob Sapp was hitting him and with
picked him up.
Fedor hit him so hard, and he
I don't know why they don't do
couldn't knock him
GoPros.
out. And I mean, Fedor, he's got to have the strongest punch here in the Pride Fighting Championship.
Ryan
especially
Hall
when he's in the
and
guard.
Ryan Hall
No
maybe, and there was a
striking
time with
didn't stun Nogueira, so
1 minute, so clearly Nogueira
Ryan
can
Hall
take
is if you even want to mess with him.
And obviously that left leg is going to
And then there's,
deliver some punishment.
I would say him
Crocop
probably
has
above
his
everybody.
way, but under a minute to go here in the first of schedule 3.
Ooh, try to throw,
And I'll
try to
tell you,
throw.
He just does have power. He just throws him off. He's just like you said, boss. I don't think he's going down anymore.
he could also throw a little right hook to the head and a left straight to the body. Crocop could. That would be a good combination too right now.
Let's see how it finishes. Let's see how it finishes. Will Crocop go for one more?
Oh, you hear that sound?
Beautiful left to the liver.
Left to the liver.
Sweat flies off. You can hear it all over the Tokyo Dome.
What is my go-to move?
You mentioned right from the start that right arm. Perhaps
I'm going left to the liver if I can. That's my goal. I like to just go left to the liver. Oh, that sat him down right at the bell. That sat him down right at the bell.
Nogueira, and that's where those last two left kicks have nailed it.
Oh. I mean, if I had to say my go-to, if I can get to it, my go-to move is my liver shot. That's my favorite thing to do. I love it, a liver shot.
With about 6 minutes to go in the round, that's when Mirko was able to get up and do some of the damage you see right there.
Oh, he's going to step on his
Right
face.
kick while he's
He's
on
going
the
to step
ground.
on his face.
There's no question who's controlling this fight. As long as they're on their feet, there's no doubt about it.
Total control, and I told you before, Nogueira cannot take him down. Oh God! And this is it's about to happen.
Oh, okay. So Shuriken is 4:30 a.m. Eastern.
He's
Ooh,
probably
all right.
disappointed that it went to round 2.
All righty. So what? Dang, YouTube's right behind us now. Look at that. YouTube's all quick. I'm in a Pride shirt. That's all I'm saying.
To get ready for the second round, they touch, and here we go. Now they touch a few times, not quite so friendly.
Oh, that's cool.
You can hear the corner. Oh, was not able to sprawl out of that.
Yo, Natic Easy. How you doing, Easy? Uh-oh. Look at all that time he couldn't sprawl. The one time, look at the one time he can't sprawl. Oh.
Was not able to sprawl out of that. Nope.
Have you seen Nick Diaz's recent training footage? He's looking really well conditioned. Yeah, it's Nick Diaz. He's looking awesome. Oh, we got Mount. How fast he got this.
And you can hear, as I said,
grab the rope. Grab the rope.
They are cheering for the underdog.
Should buck again like they said. Buck as hard as you can. You can get him off. Look at this.
Oh, look, he's grabbing the rope.
Buck him up and get him.
That was messed up right there. You got the mount for crying out loud. And look, he started to throw him off. Look, he started to throw him and he grabbed the rope. That should remove the mount. The mount should be removed right there. You got to stand back up.
Look at this. You should buck him up and get out.
Boss been talking about the
What? Oh, if you ever find one of those Bruce Lee shirts, the UFC shirts, I know UFC Mod 2. Bruce Lee, I got to ask UFC Mod 2 for the Bruce Lee. I can't believe they're not going to penalize him for grabbing that rope like that. That was a clear violation of the rules. Or can you grab the rope?
Actually to the right if he wants.
Especially say they kept him on top.
Hooking his leg up and then turning to the right.
I'll tell you what, the determination to get him down there, because the sprawl at first looked like it was going to work, but he kept going at him. Yep. Shot right in there, baby.
Wow. You should start bucking, I'm telling you. Create some distance.
He's not bucking. What's he trying to do? What is Crocop trying to do to get out?
I don't think you can grab the rope, so I'm saying yes. I'm saying yes. I don't think you can grab the rope. Especially with your hand, especially when you're getting bucked off the mount position and you've used it to stay on top. Come on, Crocop! Don't do the arm bar! The arm bars! So close, Crocop! No, you tried!
That sweat makes it impossible to hold him.
That's the buck.
There's the boss buck. Look out,
Listen to that crowd go batshit. A minute ago, you could hear everybody talking in the corner. Now all of a sudden, that crowd went nuts. Now all of a sudden, you realize you got 60-some thousand in there.
It's over. I'm telling you. Minnesota with the arm bar. I'm telling you.
And then the music. Look at that place. Look at that place.
Minnesota, Nogano, and his corner is all over him. Fedor giving the thumbs up. Crocop in shock.
Man, unbelievable.
I'm going in order. I'm going in order.
Champion right there.
If you could see all the people are standing. It's a
I love the music.
Ovation.
And we have some people crying behind us. Absolute shock.
They crying. They crying.
Absolute shock.
Yeah. Settle down, Fedor. Fedor, you're acting a fool over there. There's not even moving.
Well, look at these people. Each and every single one of them is standing up.
And you know what? It's not all about how hard you hit. The submissions.
Look, he tried to push him off.
And we're looking at one
Tried to push him away. My man said, arm the arm. Yep. Arm the arm.
And you can see the tap. He knew it.
Oh my God. This
is
a beautiful armor.
That big old trophy, big boy trophy, big boy trophy.
I tell you, this is what makes the sport great right here, boss.
Love it. All right, now. Ooh, no, got this right here. So, which one is it? The Shuriken. All right, so it's going to be 4:30 a.m. Eastern. So Shuriken will be on like late, the 4:30. 4:30, we got FS17. Then we got Karate Combat, Cage Warriors, and Hollywood Fight Nights. I'm telling you, I think Karate is Karate Combat the one that's got Rockhold versus Schilling? Because that alone right there, what? Uh-oh, see? Yeah, you can do something, whatever you got to do. Here, let me go. I'll go full face. Is that what you want? Yeah, you can log in. I'll talk to chat for a minute. Drive on. Drive the boat, buddy. Drive the boat. Hold on. He's going to come in and move around. Tickle underneath me. Wait, who's got that no friend request? Wait, how'd that pop up? Damn Fortnite. Damn it, Fortnite. Everybody doing all right, though? Ooh. Yeah, let's talk to Jens. YouTube chat. Fight Pass YouTube. Did you already do it? Was he already that fast? Is that it? Oh, he's good to go. Damn, he was that fast. All right. Hold on, let me do that. My Fortnite was popping up. Like, well, what? Anyway. Any events planned? Like, what do you mean? Flying? What do you think of UFC 300? Lou, I think it was an incredible card. I think it was a lot of fun. I think Max he stole the show. Max stole the show. You know what I'm saying? He 600,000. All those that were talking boo-boo about the BMF, it's ironic. The BMF was the biggest, most talked about thing on there. The BMF fight stole the show. The BMF fight stole the show. I couldn't imagine two people saying how silly that BMF belt was and how ridiculous you have to be for fighting for that BMF belt and how it's not a real belt and how it was this and that. Well, I bet somebody's got to be feeling pretty jackassery right about now saying the BMF belt just stole the entire show. All of it. Stole everything. All we can talk about is BMF, BMF, BMF. You know what I'm saying? Man, that dude just stole the show. Stole the show. I know there was two people talking boo-boo, and I know there was two of them. They were talking mad boo-boo in the YouTube chat about, man, that's sad. That BMF is sad. The fighters that fight for it is sad. But, that's crazy talk. Crazy talk. You know what I mean? What do you mean? Okay, so it's not about letting it go. I just bit my tongue and waited until after. And I didn't expect, in fact, I think it's on there. And I think it's on that clip that I said, if anybody's going to get 600,000, it's going to be Max. I think Max just legitimately, he showed you why it's so much fun to see and why it's so much fun to have that BMF belt, because you don't have to do one weight class and stuff like that. And it's not holding up. And it's not holding up a title run and stuff like that. It was unreal. But the whole thing was incredible. The eye pokes a lot. Man, with the eye pokes, though, that was something. That was definitely something. All right, though. Are you ready? Let me get back to what we were doing here. Oh, I got two more fights. Ooh, okay, I'm going three at a time. But no, it was like that fight just kept good. Man, like everybody except Aljo's backpacking. We didn't like the Aljo backpacking. I didn't mind it because he was going up a weight class. So it didn't really bother me. He did what he had to do, you know? Going up a weight class, but I was surprised how big he was. Just like what surprised me, I think after seeing that fighter, how big Aljo was going up, I knew that Max was going to be pretty damn big. So it was something. But yeah, the whole card was insane, man. It was a lot of fun. And the watch along was great. Eves Edwards and Vis and everybody that came through with chat, man. I had a blast. I loved it. I had a blast. All right, I think we got it taken care of. Back to the face cam. Look at this. Takanori Gomi. What's that, real quick? What were your thoughts on Yuri and Bo's performance? You know, I think, again, it's hard because I don't think Bo did anything. He didn't do anything bad. He didn't do anything wrong. But again, Max just comes in and, well, not only that, that fight with Sarukian and Oliveira was a lot of fun. There was some incredible fights, and he probably wasn't the most exciting. You know what I mean? That fight wasn't the most exciting. And at the level, people were saying, like, it shouldn't even be on the main card. But, I mean, I get why, because Bo's a big name in the wrestling world. I get why they were doing it. But, again, I don't remember anything. Max just stole the show. That fight with those two, that was insane. You're up 4 rounds. You're up 4 rounds. And most people, when they hear the little click, 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 like, 10 seconds left, most people throw their hands up and just kind of showboat. My man walked to the center and drew a line in the sand and said, let's go. And he gave Justin a chance. Justin was throwing heavy, heavy overhands, and he stood there and said, I'll give you a chance. Let's go. Right here. It's absolutely insane. The way the whole thing played out, the way the entire card was, it was incredible. It was incredible. You know what I mean? All right.
I am the leader of Bushido. So I want to win this entire tournament. I want to help Pride and Bushido become more popular. So I want to win today, and I want to win on New Year's Eve to become the one true champion.
Every fighter in the Bushido tournament believes that they can win it all. Gomi isn't the only special one, so I don't care what he has to say about anything.
Kawajiri, I feel, is a very strong fighter. So now, I'm excited and cannot wait to get into the ring with him.
We might have to look that one up. Alvarez and Hellboy. We might have to look that one up. That one, I actually would do that. I love Joaquin Hansen so much, man. I love that man. We might have to look that one up.
By finishing him.
We got to look up Hellboy. We got to have a Hellboy fight. If AK, well, I'll try to look it up. Wait 1 second. Okay, you got to weigh 160.
Tatsuya Kawajiri is 27, 5'7", 154 pounds, 2-0 in Pride Fighting Championships.
I'll try to find it. I'll try to find it. Yo, SBAMG, how you doing, man?
The Fireball
Yo,
Kid,
what up, man?
Takanori Gomi, 27, 5'8", 160 pounds, 7-0 in Pride. And you will notice something interesting here. Boss, as they will be brought to the center of the ring.
Genki Sudo?
We just saw a shot of Genki Sudo in the crowd. Boss, you will notice that Gomi never looks at his opponent's
Yo, Maximum
eyes
Headroom, how you doing, Max?
Last-minute instructions.
What up,
he says
Headroom?
it makes you tense, and it's a waste of energy. Staring makes your muscles tense. Has he been talking to Iko Hisamino or what?
I don't know, but I always did the same thing. I look down. I don't like to look into people's eyes.
All right. The Japanese fans definitely watching this one with all kinds of interest, and Kawajiri unloading that right hand with very bad intentions.
And you see what he did. First he comes with the overhand right, and then he lets Gomi thinks he's going to come again, but he takes and goes for the shoot. The reflexes of Gomi, of course, were there, and he protected himself perfectly from that takedown.
Gomi coming off a unanimous decision victory over Jean Silva of Shootbox at Bushido 8. A lot of people, including you, boss, thought that Gomi wasn't as effective as we're
me?
used to seeing
No,
him. You
what?
think?
My water
Well,
bottle.
let's take a look now at the action.
A fire
here, only in the first
extinguisher?
round, but you mentioned something off the air as
No.
well. You say that Gomi doesn't look as focused as you're used to seeing him. Do you think the pressure might be starting to get to him as he's taking on the likes of Tatsuya Kawajiri?
Yeah,
Rampage slamming Arona. We almost have to see that, right? Oh, man. Dang it! Oh, we'll figure it out.
Start gassing, and we never see him gassing.
Although, don't you think?
Genki Sudo is pretty sick. We got Genki fight. There's so many fights, but I got a list.
Lots of energy throughout Ariake Coliseum for this one. The fans feeling every shot. Kawajiri
I understand why he pointed at his head. He's not supposed to get punched in the head.
And now,
We're not allowed to hit in the head.
This is a fight the Japanese MMA fans have been waiting for years to materialize, and it's here at Bushido's lightweight tournament. The first round, the Shudo champion Kawajiri formed against former Shudo champion Takanori Gomi.
Good knees here by Gomi.
That's dream. No, we gotta do a Pride Hellboy.
Holding the hips here. You see what Gomi
Oh, that
does?
was in Dream with Alvarez and Hansen. Okay.
Yep.
Tap out 101. Oh, I got that one. That's on this list.
To the center of the ring.
I'm gonna finish with that one.
Of motion.
Nick Diaz and Gomi, 'cause I got a whole story to tell with that one.
Just trying, to score there from a distance. 2 minutes already elapsed.
I'm saving my
2
stories.
minutes of sustained action. You're going to hear mixed chants for both fighters.
So powerful. They hit like heavyweights. Look at that.
That was it. I was trying to find a random fight.
The Crusher.
I think, what did I say, Roundaman and Crocop?
Gomi's hair also is not like it used to be, totally black, which is also something very unusual.
I don't want to spoil it, but
red hair, you know, matching his nickname, Fireball Kid.
Well, maybe he's finally getting down to business. As again, they exchange shots. Kawajiri says he doesn't care about the celebrity status afforded Gomi.
I want to make sure.
He's the best, and maybe
I think it ends the way I believe it. If I'm right, it's like
what a first round.
I want to do a random and win. You know.
They're both doing a phenomenal job here.
I'm not trying to spoil, but I'm trying to spoil enough.
Look at that.
And if memory serves me,
Kawajiri says you can't do that to me. Sure, you scored, but it's going to take a lot more than
that was
I got the heart of the champion.
That's a good one.
Low kick delivered by Kawajiri.
Oh, nice high kick. You see it? We see it again. First the setup with the
I'm trying to be all nonchalant, but I just say, I believe Rattleman wins that fight. I'm not going to say exactly how, but I believe, right?
How they move. They stay right a little bit out of the distance, out of the striking distance.
Okay, so it is. All right, Mac. That's it. It's yes, we're watching it.
Executed by Gomi.
Wait, what was that?
A little bit out of the distance, out of the striking distance and encounter. Any moment, the one who's going to connect.
See, I love that, Maximum. You're perfect. See, that's why I was like, damn, you humbled me. One of the great all-time surprises in that fight. Yes, thank you. I was struggling on what to say, but thank you. That's it. That's exactly one of the great all-time surprises happens in that fight.
Happened again here. Yep.
All right, yeah, I'll grab that next.
By accident.
I'll get that one.
And they're going to touch gloves.
Yep.
Nicely done. If you
one day, Tatiana, one day when you're mod, we can pick a matchup. Huh? Yeah, that's the AK.
You are seeing two of the very best in Takanori Gomi.
You know what? I can just watch Genki Sudo's entrances, ring entrance. At least one or two Genki Sudo ring entrances is a must.
Good low kick there inside, left hook.
Mixing it up, boss.
And this Pride Bushido they built for the little guys,
You got that right.
which was cool.
Nice right hand by Kawajiri.
Look at the pace.
Listen to the crowd. Each of them have got.
Yeah,
their
I did like the suplex. I thought about that one.
The Japanese fans, some of the most knowledgeable and supportive in the world. Sold out crowd here at Ariake Coliseum. Nice
we gotta watch one of them. There's one he did. Man, if y'all haven't, chats, if you haven't seen the Genki Sudo, I gotta do a Genki Sudo walkout. I have to find
your opponent know that you've been hit hard. And
a crazy horse fight would be kind of sick.
So he didn't need to use his poker face.
I'm trying to think of who he did. There was one he had a pretty big upset.
Oh, nice left jab delivered.
He had a moment where he was shining.
Like I
Rampage
said,
Slam and
different
Arona
reach
is
advantage.
one of the craziest for sure. I'm
So
with
he
you.
needs to use a lot of straights.
Into the final half minute, or make that last half.
We'll figure it out. We'll get in there a little bit. But remember, if you have Fight Pass, you can get them all.
You know that.
Can you show the
whoever's
Pride
gonna
Christmas
connect
dance?
is-
Oh, my
the
Lord.
other one is going to be in trouble. Look at this. Cycling. Oh,
That
knee
Roy
hit by
Chonan
Gomi.
Anderson Silva was when they cut him. That was when he disappeared. They took his contract. Like, that was a big fight. That was a huge upset. Oh, here he comes.
Oh, sets it up.
Look at Gomi's going to go toe-to-toe with him.
And Kawajiri absorbs every one of those shots. Another body shot. Kawajiri goes downstairs for the takedown, and Gomi sets
Oh, we
him
got
up with
knees.
a
We got
knee.
knees.
Knee to the
I got that fight done, Frye.
All over the place.
And look at the discoloring
Oh,
on the face of Kawajiri. Gomi taking him to
Oh,
school now.
Gomi's going down.
Whoa. What a fight.
Electrifying action between Kawajiri and Gomi.
And they don't stop. Look at this.
The fans roaring their approval.
See, Gomi back then,
see the marks
that was a tough kid to beat in Japan. 160-pound Gomi, no jet lag. Oh, yeah. He's a tough one. Look at him. He just gets stays in your face. He don't get
But
tired.
he's a champion, boss. A pseudo champion.
I remember about the ninth minute of that fight with him, I was like, oh, this is starting to get, I'm not liking this anymore. I tried to go toe-to-toe. You know what I mean? I tried to go toe-to-toe with him, and I was like, oh, this ain't working at the end.
To escape that takedown attempt was Gomi.
Oh, another left.
Nice left.
And another body shot. Ooh.
They are leaving no stone unturned. Kawajiri and Gomi spinning back fist by Kawajiri.
Kawajiri seems to be getting more tired than Gomi does.
He's now got some blood on the nose, but Gomi,
Oh, that right left. I like that right left.
That Kawajiri's able to absorb. Nice body
combination.
Oh, the knees. Oh, he got him.
Blood on the nose, but Gomi, picking him apart. But look at the shots that Kawajiri's able to absorb. Nice body combination.
Oh! Right when he tried to go for that shot, look, he blocks the first one, he blocks. Then he reached out like he's going to go for a double. Ate that knee. Yo, what up, Mozzie? How you doing, Mozzie?
Kawajiri, boss. This is unbelievable.
Whoa.
Amazing.
Look at his face.
Oh.
It looked like he got some
He's got him
kisses, but I'm
flattened out.
sure
Not
those
good,
were
not
no
good.
kisses.
He's wondering how much more do I have to deliver.
Come on, Kawajiri. Come on, Kawajiri.
Gomi delivering.
That's the rear naked.
Rear naked. Gomi. Simply amazing.
What a fighter! Everything that you need to know about mixed martial arts, you saw it right here at this fight.
Off to Tatsuya Kawajiri. The Fireball Kid was an inferno tonight. Takanori Gomi, tremendous at 7 minutes and 42 seconds.
And look at Gomi.
The most memorable fight in Bushido history.
Wow, he's not even tired, it looks like. Look at him. It looks like he's going to go fresh to the second round.
Unbelievable. Kawajiri and Gomi.
Look at this. Gomi gives the medal to Kawajiri. He says, you keep it, because I'm going to take that belt. You keep the medal.
You wonder why mixed martial arts is becoming the fastest
Gomi.
sport in the world and why those fans are on their feet? You just saw it. Let's go to the replay box.
Look at that. Rip that body. Rip that body.
He took the wind out of Kawajiri with the body shots. Let me clap here for Kawajiri because he's passing us now, and he needs a hand clap because that was an unbelievable performance. And here we go, rear naked choke.
Oh, the
but
choke,
I don't need to say anything. Everybody at home can see that.
The best analyst in the business, Alwapo Basrun, during the intro.
Oh, what a fight, though.
Battle and won.
Nice job, Gomi. All right.
I've been injured, you know, so I got to sit around and I took the time. I finally had, what, 6-7 months where I just got to lift and get big and went, you know, took my time, slow, healed, did everything I could do to gain some size. And before I knew it, I was 175 pounds, you know, and then I started training and working my way down. And no, it's good. It's good to finally be back at the weight that I was
Look at that
a
hair.
long time ago. You know, 143 was so hard to make, and when I got down there, that was just tough to get it back up. I got so much cardio that I do in training in a day that it's just hard to put
Look at that
any kind of
hair,
weight on,
man.
you know?
What the heck is going on?
Having my opponent change hasn't really done too much to me other than now I'm just kind of curious to who it is. You know, I want to meet him. I'm not meet him like, hey, how you doing? But I'd like to see him. I haven't even seen an image of him. So, but it does nothing in the way of I'm going to go out there and do what I want to do regardless of who it was in front of me in the first place. I don't watch too many tapes on anybody. I'll watch them every now and then to see their patterns, see what they do. But I can't stand watching
How much cardio?
tapes
A lot.
on a guy, see him
Well,
beat up somebody.
and aerobic
and
training
you're
with
like,
cardio.
man, he's that
Yeah.
good. No, I mean, I'm always like, well, it's not me, so it'll always be different. So I'm going out there with the way I train. I'm going out there to do what it is I wanted to do, whether or not my opponents change or not. Doesn't really do much to me because I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited to be here fighting. I'm excited to go out there and do my thing, what I've been training on, regardless of what it is they're gonna do. I look at everybody's got the abilities now. Everybody's well-rounded. The sport's been around long enough, so he knows everything. So you still got to go out there sharp, clean, and I just want to land my punches, my kicks. You know, maybe a takedown for the first time in 5 years. I don't know. We don't know. But, so no, it doesn't matter if
I
they
don't
change the
know.
opponent to
Don't
me.
know. I'm having a hard
Not
time
right.
watching me. Look at this. Look at that guy. Whatever. 30-year-old chins.
第3試合を行います。青コーナー170センチ、71.7キロ。
Jens Little Evil Pulvers, 35'7", 161 pounds, 1 and 2 in Pride.
What is that weight? 157? Nice.
Kenji Arai is 26'5'9", 161 pounds.
161 pounds. Why am I so small all the time?
The reason we are seeing Kenji Arai tonight, Trig, is because Pulver's scheduled opponent,
I was supposed to fight
specialist Masakazu
Imanari.
was ill, forced to the sidelines, so it presents a golden opportunity for Arai to step up and showcase his stuff against
Hold on, I want to show you something. I want to see if we can see
Arai to
this.
step up. Was ill.
Right there. You see, oh, I'm in the way. Hold on, let me get out of the way real quick. All right, you see these shorts? There's an EVIL in there, and then the LIL right there on the head. It looks like a big phoenix, like a bird. But look at that. Isn't that sick with the wings right there? And you can see right there, the LIL and then the EVIL in there. That was nasty. I love that. And then, of course, Little Evil on the back, though. Those are my in spirit, the shorts they made for me in Japan. That's a sick logo, isn't it, though? Especially with the head right there, LIL. It's cool, huh? All right, now I'll be quiet.
Forced to the sidelines, so it presents a golden opportunity for Arai to step up and showcase his stuff against the very talented Jens Little Evil Pulver.
I have everything in this massive, massive box of stuff that one day I'll yank them out. Huh? You got to get these. I got me some Speedos. I ain't rolling those Speedos. That just can't happen.
To Sakurai in Bushido, the tournament. His Pride debut was against none other than Takanori Gomi at Shockwave 2004, and they put on a boxing display for the ages before Gomi KO'd a Little Evil.
Arai's in a good position right now to go ahead and take this over because Pulver had a chance to
I've got all my shorts, yeah.
Have any time to scout it because the last minute inflation.
Nice sprawl by Pulver. Looking to deliver some knees.
You're not sitting out. I ain't going to let that happen. Throw the knees. There you go. I love knee in the head. My favorite thing ever. Look at that.
Nice,
Sit
nice
out. Look at
knees
this.
right there.
Peppering.
Some through, little peppering shots. Good job. Good work by Jens. I like it. I like it so much better when you wrestle and with his boxing, not just boxing. Much better job when he fights.
Another southpaw again, and you saw him connect with that left straight. Nice combination delivered by Arai, and there's Pulver going to the tie clinch and delivering a couple of knees.
I'll miss for the liver right there. I'll miss that liver shot.
You can see he's nice and loose, snapping his punches out. Arai is.
Oh, yeah, Arai is here to throw down as well, no doubt about it. He is staying in the pocket. They are exchanging blows here in the first minute. Now it's Pulver picking up the pace.
Stop it. stop it. Stop it. Do you hear that? Listen to this.
They are exchanging blows here in the first minute.
Right there. See that right, left? The quick, right, left?
Of this bout now.
You see that? Watch this. I love this.
Exchanging blows here
Right
in
here.
the first minute.
Now here it comes. Right here. This right, left, boom.
Of this bout now, it's Pulver
Then this one.
picking up the pace.
Ah! Ripped it with that left. Feign back and rip it left.
First minute of this bout now,
Here it
it's
comes.
Pulver picking up the pace. And the shot forward. And the fans begin to respond.
I got knocked off balance. I got knocked off balance. I don't know why they thought it hit me. I just got knocked off balance. Watch. You see what you notice I do a lot of this? I do a lot of elbows. A lot of elbows.
And the fans begin to respond. This looks like a Benji and Rye on very short notice.
Well, both these guys are throwing hard.
Big knee, big knee.
Stiff punches. Great job.
And again, Pulver goes to the neutral position of controlling the head as Rye seemed to be getting the better of that stand-up exchange. And how often can you say that when it
Oh, I love this stuff. I forgot.
involves Jen's little evil Pulver?
What Rye did, he made the mistake. He was beaten.
Look at across the face. I love that. Cover his mouth.
For a takedown.
Hit the head. Get that. Look at that. Hit the head. Why? Where does the elbow go? Where's the head? Where's the head go? Where's the hand go? Up. Oh, where does it go? Oh! Right to the liver. I love my favorite. Poof,
Right,
poof.
he made the mistake. He was beating Jens to the punch and went to try to go for a takedown, which stopped everything down. And Jens great takedown defense.
Nice.
His head.
I can't believe he absorbed
the
it.
body and upstairs, and what a tremendous tilt here at Bushido 10 between Pulver and Kenji.
I did. I tried to put that stank on.
Kenji's doing a great job getting those straight punch out, getting that straight jab out there in front.
It looks like Pulver was
Boom. See now, right there. My favorite thing to do right here when he flips that jab.
It looks like Pulver.
Parry it, and then throw over the top. Boom. Right there. I love doing that. Parry, pow, and then throw the left hand.
Was rattled by that scoring combination, still trying to regain his faculty, slow it down here at pace, but Rye comes back with a high left roundhouse.
Plus, what a unique position. We're looking at two southpaw fighters, which is very rare to see when two guys are throwing punches, which means both of them are a little more comfortable.
Get a jab. Get that jab again. Get that jab again.
Guys, orthodox styles. You can beat a right-hand guy with that team by doing a straight punch. Both these guys are used to doing that, so now they're fighting another lefty. It's going to be an interesting matchup.
Oh, there we go. There's the left. See, I got him in there.
Interesting matchup.
Boom. Big left hand. I put everything into it.
Used to doing that, so now they're fighting another lefty. It's going to be an interesting matchup.
Boom. Boom. Knees. Knees. Oh.
Wow. He got dropped. I got hit so hard he fell. Hit down. Great shot.
You see how, okay, watch it. This is so tricky. Now watch this. Eyes wide open. So I'll try to, so what's happening is I block, punch, block. Like you never let him know when you're in close, right? Which one's going to be the punch. I'm trying to block, but then right here, look at feign back. Eyes open. Look at that. Ah. Just missed. I loaded the left too much.
You talk about swinging for the fences.
Good defense by Pulver. Definitely keep his hands up, trying to get out of the way. Kenji just throw it. Kenji's just trying to throw every punch he can.
Look at the crowd in the background.
Oh, he's tearing me up with that. He's tearing me up with that left right now. Hey. Oh, we gonna kick me now, huh? See right there. Move. Oh, I tried to let that. Oh, I tried to let it go. See now, watch this part right here. Now watch. So here, I lean off. Boom. The hook. Now watch when I slide back and watch when my left foot lands. As soon as it lands, boom. Right there. So you slide it back, and when the foot lands, boom, you throw. But I was sliding off that hook, let it turn, and when the foot lands, rip it across. And I jumped into it. See right there. I don't know what, but now watch. I started here. See, now I'm going to lean off. I don't know why, but keep the hand up and lean into his power and start throwing that lead hook. Like, oh, I like that. Look, I was like, ooh, I like that. I'm gonna lean into it and throw that lead hook. See, now I try it again right there. See that? So watch, both times I go, watch this. I'm gonna start leaning out the side and try to come at it with that hook. Boom. All right. Ooh, I like this. And try it again. Slid out. There's the hook. Oh, but he kind of kept me back. I tried again right there to come back with the left. I was like, oh. See, that's what I wanted. I'm like, okay, I like this. I want to lean outside, come in with the hook, and fire the left. I'm trying to get this 3-2.
Absolutely.
Boom, boom. Ooh, just missed it.
He absolutely is. He definitely is a little more patient. He seems to be a little bit more comfortable in there. Whether it's a sell, but he's actually more comfortable in there is the question.
It escapes another situation there as Pulver had another tie punch and keeping him at bay with the
See, now I'm leaning. Look, I'm looking.
Scissor right comes back with the left.
Here it comes. Look, I lean again here. Oh, boom! I timed it. Just ripped him. Watch how short this is. Boom! Ooh! You see how short that left hand is? It destroyed him. But I was like really quick, just letting that. I kept leaning. Boom, boom, and just to crank that left over as hard as I can.
Comes back with the left.
Oh, I'm gonna try to kick his head off. Oh, and it was right here. Spencer kept telling me, some of you have heard this story, others haven't. Spencer kept telling me, dude, you're gonna win this fight by a soccer kick to the face. I'm like, no way. I go, no way. He goes, no, dude. He goes, watch. He goes, I bet you win by soccer kick. It's legal. I bet you win by kick to the face. And I'm going, yeah, right. So when I go to throw this right here, and I throw this high kick, boom. And I step back and I go, holy shit. I couldn't believe it. Look at my eyes. I'm like, I squared up and he sits right up. Boom! I kick him. You can hear it it broke this whole part of the bone right here. Shattered it. You can hear it. And I was like, I couldn't believe it was happening. You can hear it. Do you hear that?
But I don't think you're going to get much better action than that.
Wow. Great job by Jen. Just stay in the pocket, stuck with his game plan, kept pushing forward.
And again, safety is paramount. Many people may be at home.
Shattered all that. Shattered that. You heard it.
That was really the right decision by the referee at 3 minutes and 59 seconds of the opening round via TKO. Jens Pulver.
Yeah, cut my leg.
But that's the best 3 minutes and 59 seconds of sustained action you could ask for, Trigg.
I mean, both guys knew the entire time. It truly was nonstop action. No one took a breath the entire time. Great job by Jens Pulver. Staying in there, getting his hooks in a straight punch.
It was weird because when it happened, I was actually expecting, I was thinking to myself, no way Spencer just called this. I'm like, I can't believe this just happened. So I just knew to throw the kick. It just happened.
Man, what heart, what intestinal fortitude displayed by
The mohawk was colored with the ketchup of your enemies? Yeah, pretty much.
And showcasing that Bushido spirit, the way of the warrior. Two warriors going toe-to-toe here tonight.
As you see right here, Jen stepping in through that left. That's what dropped the right earlier. A couple of knees to the head. A right amazingly somehow comes out of this. He stands back up. He comes right back into the fight. Ties him up for a quick second. You see here in this replay, a right coming back on
Spencer Fisher was in my corner. Oh, see right there. I love that.
You see here in this replay,
look,
a right coming back on Jens.
See, notice that all the time. I always keep my hands up. Block, block, block. Keep my eyes open. Boom. And just rip. Turn the whole, look how much I turned the whole body into that tiny little shot. It was like I'm right in front of it. Look at that. I mean, I'm literally right in front of it. And I just turned the whole body to the side. Like I said, I'm looking at the damn crowd. I turned that thing over so hard. Whoof, I'm looking away from him. You know what I mean?
Punches there. That one that wobbles him. This is the beginning of the end of this fight. He's wobbled out at this point.
And then, like I said, I missed him. Like, oh my, there he is. I go, I can't believe he's literally going to sit right up into this. I was like, what? This is crazy.
This is the beginning of the end of this fight. He's wobbled
How
out.
does it hurt my arm? No, I don't. You know what? I'm not going to lie. When I fought Sakuraba, he was kicking it, and that busted my arm up pretty good. Boom.
And already the referee on the scene, monitoring it very closely. And he misses the first kick, but boom, there is the scoring blow to end this fight in electrifying fashion. Jens Pulver by TKO over.
Yeah, the roll didn't work out very well
for him. This youngster Frye has earned himself a repeat visit to Pride Bushido.
Absolutely, he definitely loves to fight.
And the fans salute both combatants.
Great job. This was an amazing, super exciting fight.
There you go. There it was. Yeah, it was crazy though, wasn't it? I know. Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, I got a crazy horse fight. Nice. All right, we got a crazy horse fight. All right, let us continue on. Huh? It was just a weird day. I should have took him down. You know what I mean? I should have took him down right off the bat, but then we'd miss out little things like this, and it's like, I can't.
This fight with Fujita, it's his return. He's coming back to Pride. It's add to
James
that.
Thompson.
That's a big event in itself. Add to that the Pride Grand Prix into the mix, and you've got a big event. Of course, I'm nervous. I'm definitely nervous, but I use them nerves
to
help me train harder. I use them nerves to help me fight harder. All that kind of nervous energy and all that kind of thing, I put as much as I can into a positive light and use that to drive me. So all them things, I just put on.
The snapping sounds crazy, isn't it?
It's a Grand Prix. Okay,
all
I
that
train a bit harder.
cracking,
More than everyone else. That's what I've been doing, and that's why I know the sacrifices and I know the time you put in will eventually pay off. Whether it pays off in this fight, the next fight, I'm not sure. But
Charles Bennett and Maeda, that's the fight. Yes, Yoshiro.
まあ自分自身、忘れるぐらい進歩したんで、はい、それを試合で見てほしいですね。はい。
As a fighter, myself, I know my strengths
I've
and
seen a few
weaknesses
things.
because I'm very honest with myself. Without a doubt, what brought me here was my kind of like, all the things you mentioned, my charisma, the show, and things, and the fact that I fight hard. But that's not enough. Like we talked.
I can't unsee his ear. I don't know when that was. Hopefully it's not this one, because I don't want to be a spoiler.
The thing with my fights,
if it is,
it's the way I kind of charge out, and they finished very quickly. Someone in a last interview just told me it was 81 seconds, my average fight in Pride. Obviously my first one went really badly, and my last three were good. And in 81 seconds you can't show much. You can't show much of what you have learned, and with this fight, I think it's going to be very.
What do you think of fighters becoming judges? Yeah.
I feel confident. I feel very confident in this fight.
You never know. I mean,
ね、いろんな意味で技術的なことすべてにおいてやっぱり進化しているのは確かに見えて感じましたんで。今一番最高潮になっている時に、まあこういうビッグトーナメントがあるんで、そうですね。やっぱ試さずにはいられない。
Yeah, I remember Phil Baroni.
I'm always playing catch up. Because I, even from a very early start in my career,
yo, what up, Tag? How you doing?
Nothing like Pride or anything like that. But in England, I was kind of marketed and
Sean Bensler. What up, Sean? How you doing?
Quickly, and I'm always playing catch up. I've always been
Fight Pass YouTube.
And that's what I'm doing now. I'm having a fight, I'm winning, and then just cramming as much in, and I'm getting that much better for the next fight. And that's the thing what keeps going. I've got a lot to improve. I've still got a lot to improve. You don't just
leaving reffing and judging.
But where I am now, I feel like I've caught up a hell of a lot, and I feel ready. But we'll see anyway.
AMG, yeah, he's weird. He's awesome. I love him. 36 years old, 6 foot 240, going up against 6'5", 264. Ooh. Look at how many people are in this damn venue, though.
126 kilo, James Thompson!
James Megapunk Thompson, 26, 6'5", 264 pounds, 3-1 in Pride Fighting Championships.
107 kilo, Fujita
Kazuyuki Ironhead Fujita's 36, 6 feet tall, 240 pounds, 5-2 in Pride Fighting Championships, making his return to Pride after a 3-year hiatus as we take a look at the Japanese broadcast crew, including Pride executive Nobuhiko Takada and Kazuhiro Nakamura. And the 4-point attack will be allowed in this fight.
Ooh, look at the size of him, though. He looks nasty, doesn't he? James looks scary.
Engaging the Mega Punk. An interesting fact is that Thompson likes Mark Kerr's fighting style. Fujita, the first to hand Mark Kerr a loss in MMA back at the 2000 Pride Openweight Tournament, and this one is underway.
Give me that double leg.
He's doing a great job right now.
Beautiful takedown defense.
Is that a Frank Trigg?
Thompson.
Ooh.
Kazuki Fujita, the Energizer Bunny, just keeps going and going.
This is the comments we've seen Thompson in a long time. He didn't gong and dash.
Exactly. No gong and dash, no ultra hyperactivity, and he's learning. James Thompson, a guy who won over the fans instantly here in Pride Fighting Championships, knows about the entertaining aspects.
Got so many live events tomorrow.
About his fight skills as well. As we
on Fight Pass. Remember, man, UFC Fight Pass, UFC Fight Pass.
Working on the ground game.
And you can't have a better ground practitioner.
And of course, UFC Fight Pass YouTube, love and appreciation.
Who's won multiple. Good job coming up defending the takedown. He obviously.
Here we go. Get heavy, get heavy.
Really trying to work this game. Really trying to. He's taking this much more seriously than he did even a year ago.
And Fujita, meanwhile, trained in Los Angeles at the King of the Streets, Marco Huas's gym.
Oh, we training with the Huas.
Of course, known for his speed and explosive power. Last time we saw him in Pride Fighting Championships, we talked about it.
He broke into your nose too?
Pride World Heavyweight Champion Fyodor Emelianenko at Pride 26.
What I said one time, quitted it?
And now Thompson doing a good job of working on Fujita in the corner.
Fujita gets himself out of this corner, always got to circle off. For you young fighters out there, you got to think about getting in the game. One of the things you got to do right away, keep your back off the edge of the ropes.
There is a 10-year
Jens on Titan Joker. Whatever. Todd, what up, man? Can you ask the UFC to book a few fights to open weight?
And again, a nice sprawl and a nice knee there.
You want Lopez, Hafthor, Jorgensen, Brian Shaw, Martin Fjord, Eddie Hall. You got a whole list, don't you? You got a whole list. Hey. That's why I said we should add like a 235-pound division.
His ability.
And then make the heavyweight just unlimited. Unlimited. Let it go.
Fujita comes back. Now with the uppercuts, holding on the neck of Thompson, but Thompson straight ahead, and like you say, very patient, very methodical in his approach tonight.
I'm trying to lose weight.
Working with Trojan free fighters. Gets through the guard again with 1 and 2, and no single shots here. He's doubling up his attack. Fujita now needs to circle away from the corner.
Just have it be from like 240 pounds to
right now Fujita is. If he's in that whatever corner, he's out of the red corner. He needs to at least get out of that, get to a neutral corner, if not his own.
You may be able to pick up Thompson's corner. His trainer Charlie yelling out instructions in and out. Oh, a wild right missing there from Fujita.
Yeah, I know, Raven. I'm just playing with you.
Nice outside low leg kick delivered by Thompson.
But how did I look 20 years ago?
Snap to that one, and that stung Fujita.
We just looked at 30-year-old Jens to now. I've aged pretty damn good. 20 years.
Thompson off a victory against Giant Silva at Shockwave 2005. Again, lots of snap to the kicks, and Thompson very.
Thank you, Mandible. I needed that. I needed that. Thank you. It's tough having to look at young Jens.
Maybe try to take this one to the ground given the opportunity, but so far Thompson showcasing
by the way, I look fat anyway.
Knee delivered by Thompson.
Ginger GT. Oh, look at him throw those overhands, though. You know you're going to catch him with one.
Get a little more reactive. You see Fujita finally coming off the ring.
What was my worst injury from fighting? Jack can tell you. I tend to believe the right kick, almost losing my right nut was pretty bad. But the morphine made it. But getting the front of my eyeball taken off in a pride fight, that was single-handedly the worst thing I've ever. That was horrible. They made me fly all the way home with no number or nothing. It was terrible.
There, Takayama Gomi, the Pride World Lightweight Champion, who suffered his first
The eye
loss
scratch,
in Pride Fighting
without a doubt, the eye
Championship
scratch.
Bushido 10.
I was on morphine so fast after the ball kick, I don't remember anything.
Spent time working with the man
For
who
2 days,
beat
like I said,
Marcus
2 days, I don't remember
Aurelio
nothing.
At American Top Team, working on chokes and countering techniques.
Huh? Do you think Kron Gracie and Dylan Dennis would be a great fight for Dylan to debut in the UFC? Probably.
That really says a lot.
I mean, yeah.
In his position. And Fujita, if you notice, is not getting rattled by any kick, any punch. Is not rattling him at all. That's one of the signs of a true veteran of the sport.
James Thompson casts
Yes, the ball would have hurt a lot more if it wasn't for the morphine.
He really is an articulate, affable person.
For the nut shot? No, it went to the scorecards.
The Pride ring and is very serious about becoming a
He
force
kicked me
in this
twice,
sport,
but it
and
was
now
no
he's
foul.
taking it to Fujita again. Fujita trying to get a tie clinch maybe. Now they just are both swinging wildly. Oh, catches Fujita. And maybe if it wasn't Ironhead, this fight could have been over. But as we mentioned, Fujita has one of the thickest skulls in the sport. And when I say that, I mean it. It's a medical fact.
Y'all pretty Cayman TY71. Huh? Just 53% in the game you're in. You're not too. I appreciate it. I'm not too beat up at all. I actually feel good.
Oh,
another one.
The action definitely picked up here.
Oh, the knees.
Great work by Thompson.
Fujita, get out of the corner.
Knees in there, starting to pick it apart.
He's got the ref cam, yes. I haven't ran this whole for a while, Brad. I've been just lifting and walking. But I got to start running. I've been wrestling.
Lefts and rights now by Thompson. Excuse me. Yeah, you're right. Sorry if I used an odd polysyllabic word there, Drake.
We can
nice
find out.
by Thompson. Fujita trying desperately to create the distance, but he seems to be tiring. Thompson.
Oh, finally gets a good single in there. Fujita does. Now James could be in trouble here. This is Fujita's favorite shot, his best single leg, head on the outside.
John Jones broke his toe. Goombay had splinter in toe. Veda broke his toe. Why aren't wrestling shoes allowed to prevent that? I don't know. They want you barefooted. I never liked being barefoot. He's
got to stay active, though. He wants to stay active on top now, using his weight, using his power. Little prepping shot.
Nugget,
Don't that big knockout blow. Just stay busy on top. Keep the fight on the ground until he wears him down a little bit more.
I think Thompson.
Do you think the next season slap? I don't think there'll be any eye pokes. It'd be awesome if you could, though. You allowed one eye poke and slapping.
Controlling this fight even on the ground, although Fujita now goes to the closed guard, and we'll see what Fujita can do from this vantage point.
I like how Josh is keeping position, keeping his hips in. He's keeping his posture, though. He's keeping his head up, so he's not going to get caught in any submission. He's not just laying there.
Oh.
Little maul and brawl, laying down, taking a minute, and comes up and starts swinging again.
I'm back in there. I like that rule back in the day. If you wore shoes, you couldn't kick.
He can put his knee down, though, his right knee. You don't want to have that right knee up there because he can get his foot inside and get a sweep.
Huh? Could you elbow in the back in the neck? Pride? You can't elbow on the ground in Pride.
Thompson's corner imploring him to stand up. He heeds their advice. And there's a kick.
Oh!
And again.
What? Did Sakuraba have a soccer kick knockout too? Maybe.
A series of jackhammer-like uppercuts.
Vandalist had a few.
And the action here at the Osaka Dome.
Hua had him. Look at these two.
Unbelievable.
Oh! Yeah. It landed on the camera. It landed on the camera.
Unbelievable.
Oh, what a
pow! It landed on the camera. That's awesome.
Fujita now just reining in the lefts and rights, and obviously Thompson has a strong chin as well. They are just swinging for the fences.
Oh, Fujita!
We talked about it. The size of these athletes' heart. The heart is on the
way. He crumbled.
Oh! Talked about it. The size of these athletes' heart. The heart.
Boom! Oh, that was a shot.
Heart is on the way. Thompson is down. And Fujita
all the way down.
Triumphant.
Oh, Fujita! That was sick.
Complete turn of fortune. Fujita did a great job of staying in that fight.
A tremendous fight, 8 minutes and 25 seconds. A fight that was dominated in the early going by James Thompson. Ends with Fujita knocking out the Mega Punk here in Osaka.
As you see, take a look here, Fujita stepping in, making sure that Thompson's doing okay. James, a great competitor.
The fans
is great.
Enjoying this, and you're right. I mean, Fujita showcasing his resiliency, coming back to earn the victory. But James Thompson has improved so much, Trig, and proved to everyone again that, yes, he also belongs in the Pride ring.
That was awesome.
It's amazing. I don't care what anybody says. Well, you could have said it better. He has improved exponentially over this last.
Nice job. I love this. Oh, he ate the knees, though.
Again, if it was anyone other than the Iron Head, the fight could have been over right there.
Vegeta is just so resilient.
Well, we should have shockwave nights. We can do something.
And one of the things about being resilient also is this cardio shape. Vegeta proves to you tonight once again that he's
do something on the Twitch stream. Yeah, I mean, but right now, Fight Pass, UFC Fight Pass YouTube, and on Fight Pass. That's the big one.
Exchange there, Fujita firing off those uppercuts, and now they just opened up and let the leather fly.
Josh was rocked a lot earlier. He got
these two just went ham. I can't believe this.
Internal fortitude kept him in this fight. He really was hurt.
Shockwave 2004. Why we got, man? Can we just
get here to the knockout?
Shockwave back in the day and just not take the years off that damn
exhausted and almost out on his feet.
Oh!
And you can see the look on the crowd's faces.
Oh, that was
every
awesome.
Single
Look, I love this.
Of what
Look at
was
he sees it coming. Look, take the thumb in the mouth. I got it. Look, it's like he's seen it. It's like, this is it. This is it.
Straight on the button. Puts James down. I have to tell you what, though, James did an incredible job.
Beautiful display.
What? Are there any chance Anthony Smith fights his home intruder in MMA? Probably not.
A tremendous battle.
You know what I mean? And show with wrestlers. The intruder is a wrestler. WWE storyline. Oh, hey, there you go.
Once again asserting itself as the most dominant.
Well, where's the home intruder now? Like, is he? He's a home intruder. Is he just walking giggles? Is he just chilling, or what? All right, that fight was awesome. All right. Let me see. All right, here's one fight you'll know. Oh, here's one fight. Get out of here. Oh, I forgot about this one. And this one. Then I'll save the best for the last. All right, here you go, chat. This is yours. No spoilers if you haven't seen this. By all means.
Don Frye is back, the man that beat Ken Shamrock the last time he was in Pride. But he's going to be facing a giant, 6'7", 260-pound Yoshihiro Takayama. But let's be fair, it was originally Mark Coleman that was going to face Don Frye. More from Boss.
Yeah, Mark Coleman got injured in the training. He had a little accident there with his training partner, Kevin Randleman. He suffered from a neck injury, so for him it was wise not to fight. They postponed this fight, like I said in the beginning of the show.
Is that what it is?
Don't worry, they are going to fight, only it's going to take a little bit longer.
Don, you're back in the ring, but it must be a little disappointing not getting Coleman this time out.
Yeah, it was real disappointing. I had my heart set on Coleman for 6 years, and when I got the news, first, I was really concerned about his health. That was first and foremost.
You just announced that for real?
Just a little big prayer for him. They be healthy and make a recovery. And then the disappointment set in that I wouldn't be able to fight him. But once I found out, he was okay, I was real happy about that. So that's what's most important.
He doesn't have vocal cords, he has vocal chains.
Just a minor injury, but he'll be back.
Got any designs on the heavyweight title?
Always.
Is he hoop?
Always.
We watched Mirko fight.
When I came back to mixed martial arts,
we had a Mirko fight.
Main goal was to fight Coleman, and then to fight Shamrock. And I got lucky enough, I fought Shamrock. Got really lucky and I beat him. I'd like to fight Coleman eventually, but, to get that world heavyweight title, that's what everybody gets in the sport for.
When Coleman and Frye do fight, it will be a rematch. But tonight, it's the first time that Takayama will face Frye. Now, Frye is a really good puncher, but Takayama has the ability to take a punch. So how is that going to play out, Boss?
I don't know. If Takayama plays his cards straight, exactly right, he should try to overpower Don Frye. It's going to be very difficult because Don Frye is a very powerful individual, but Takayama's got way more size on him. If he can use that, he could bring Don Frye in danger. But I think it's going to be a difficult task for Takayama to beat him.
I agree. Also, I think, as a matter of fact, Don Frye will take this fight, and I think we're going to be saying timber by the end of this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Men's TV LA presents Frye 21. ただいまより本日のメインイベント最終第8試合を行います。
And now for the main and eighth match.
この試合の勝利者には副賞としてメンズ生命総合保険会社様より勝利者賞が贈られます。青コーナーよりドン・フライ選手の入場です。
One of our favorite spots, Don, the Predator, Frye. About as American as you can get.
In the blue corner.
Yeah, absolutely right. Also one of my favorites. Always been from day one in the UFC at the time. And yeah, it's like you said, man, this guy's tough. He's an all-American hero.
She is the greatest announcer ever.
That crowd, they love Don Frye here. I remember when Don Frye fought Ken Shamrock, the crowd went through the roof when they announced his name. He is a two-time UFC tournament champion. He won the UFC number 8, and he also won the UFC Ultimate 96. He was a finalist in UFC 10, where he suffered his only loss.
3 of me versus Don Frye? We win.
Said earlier.
You can't handle 3 of me. I don't care who you are. 3 of me? No way.
Takayama took the fight on 1 week notice. He was already
possibly
training.
2, 1 than the other.
Takayama even said
you ain't
that he was
beat 3
really
of me.
looking
You
forward
are
to seeing
smart.
Frye versus Coleman. And listen to that crowd. Frye is commanding this crowd like a puppeteer commands a puppet. He loves fighting here. He did say
Frye is commanding this crowd like a puppeteer commands the puppet.
First concern with Coleman's welfare, because Coleman did sustain a neck injury when he was knocked unconscious for a second. But now that Coleman is better, he got back on to training. But I would have to say that his motivation wouldn't have been as much
against what? 3 of me?
I think so too. And Takayama, on the other hand, has nothing to lose.
Ooh, it just depends. One gent would have to take on one Don for a little while 2 gents would smash the other one. And then we'd all 3 get to go there and help out, you know what I mean?
So, Don better watch out. He got a bit of a weight difference here. Like, God knows how many pounds.
Yeah. Okay. Another David Glad situation.
本日のメインイベント最終第8試合を行います。青コーナー
How quiet it gets.
185センチ、98キロ。Don Frye!
Don Frye has made a career out of beating guys that outweighed him by 20, 30, 40 pounds. And let's see if he can do it again against that guy right there, Yoshihiro Takayama.
Yeah, one thing is for sure.
Brother move his neck. You know who I mean? He was a wrestler. The wrestler was so roided up during these times, eating gas after the first round and could barely move his neck. I have an idea of a couple, but I'm not saying
He thought about
anybody's
being a
on
rock
it.
and roll guitar player
I don't know.
as a teenager. One thing about Don Frye and Takayama,
They're not on roids unless they fail a test.
Intensity that we want.
He didn't blink once.
Clean fights, okay? Shake up.
By Zine if he didn't blink.
Okay, stay in the corner. Stay in the corner.
Wow. Well,
okay.
Subtlety will not be an apparent in this
Judge.
fight. We're going to see guys
Ready, go!
bombs.
Let it happen.
In Pride Fighting Championship. Demolition.
Look at, then it just.
And there's that right hand.
Look, it made it seconds. Like they made it 2 whole seconds. 2 whole seconds, and then just all hell broke loose. It's nuts. All right.
Bombs that we expect in Pride Fighting Championship. Demolition. And there's that right hand. They're duking it out. Don Frye with right hand.
Yo, spin! Give you 2 months much love and appreciation.
Synchronized punching. Both guys wailing away with right hands.
Oh.
Takayama Frye blasting right.
This is phone boothing. Phone boothing.
Wow.
I've never seen a thing like this in my life.
In boxing, holding and hitting is illegal, but not mixed martial arts.
Unbelievable. Now, everything that we was going tonight, this made it up right here. Unbelievable.
The thing is, when you're holding and hitting, you can't torque the body and get the knockout punch. But man, that was outrageous.
Oh my God! Look at Takayama's face.
There's a big mouse just under the left eye, Yoshihiro Takayama. But man, he took down shot. But it would be interesting to see when they get some distance what's going to happen.
And like I said, he's not going to back down.
No.
Hey, let's go phone booth.
One thing about both these guys,
who's going to go phone booth?
Factor into their makeup. Takayama.
Big throw. Oh! That knee, though. That knee.
Back down does not factor into their makeup. Takayama with a... knee by Takayama.
Damn. Look at that, back at it. James, why aren't you a matchmaker in some promotion? Because I'm the commentator for UFC Fight Pass.
Oh, this price, look at this.
I do all the online. I'm the online commentator. And we do Twitch and
that they were going to
Fight Pass and
much zip.
Tough Tuesdays, watch-alongs.
I've never seen something.
Tomorrow I got to go to a
before.
wrestling tournament.
First
early.
time, man. Unreal.
Well, Frye took that knee, but Takayama used a smart game plan. Is Takayama going to drop back again and try to take him down? I think it would be a mistake. Man.
Oh, God, he looks bad now.
Yes, he does. That mouse has turned into a rat under his left eye, and pretty soon it's going to turn into an elephant. That's a big lump.
Yeah, Don.
My mic is low? Yeah, no, it's not.
So it's flying out. Whoa.
My mic is anything but low.
You can hear the punches.
I think it's going to be the uppercut. It will be the telling blow for Don Frye.
When I'm back here, when I'm in the back.
Oh,
my son's wrestling.
No secret. He says he's going to throw punches and knees. And he's also he's already connected with one knee.
No, my son's got to wrestle. That means I got to walk around sweating BBs all day.
Huff and puff a little bit. But like I said before, I think it's Frye's uppercut that will be the damaging blow here. Whoa. Man, this is a war.
Oh, those punches. He's going to feel his hands tonight. That's one thing for sure.
Yes, especially that right hand.
To the body.
Oh, there's one. I don't know. They're
terrible right now.
KO there.
It's going to be a KO.
It's got to be. This cannot go to the past.
No. He rocked him right there. Don rocked him with the right hand.
And again, you shouldn't throw a knee. Don't you throw a knee to the midsection. Just to distract him.
Well, weight class? I think he's like 120 right now, 123. He's probably wrestling, I think, 125 freestyle. He just started freestyle. He's only wrestled 2
not
tournaments.
in evidence in this match. Both guys trying to terminate with extreme prejudice with punching. Now they're taking a little bit of a breather, trying to get their second win, and they're probably going to need the 3rd and 4th win if they keep this up.
Yeah, thank you very much. Unadapted. Yeah, it'll be fun, man. I'm excited. See how it does. See how it does.
Oh, look at that.
Takayama looks like he's crying on Don Frye's shoulder here.
Nice. You see, there you go. You should throw that.
That's Glenn Frye. Oh, that's tight. That's tight. I love it. That's
It's
awesome.
a Chevy Chevelle. Now, Don Frye would probably appreciate that car being the American that he is.
Went straight to the body.
They're having the doctor look at the
Check him out. Check him out. That gives us a water break.
Boss, this has been a war.
I'd like for you to give me some water. I'm not the one injured.
We're going to see. Whatever happens, we're going to see that again in the replay.
Okay, folks, the Pride video game is available right now. But in some ways, this looked.
According to Joe Diesel Riggs, Rich Franklin and Tim Sylvia just stood there when Nate and Nick tried to beat up Joe Riggs in the hospital after Joe Riggs won the decision. I have no idea.
Right straight to the body with the left hook. That's Don Frye's secret here.
Takayama trading back.
Tom Selleck don't play. Tom Selleck don't play.
Oh, God. Don said that his game plan is to not get hurt against Takayama. Takayama.
How was the Pride video game?
An idea on that. Although Don has done. So there's the uppercut.
Well, and there's only 5 minutes in the round. We're halfway the first round. It's crazy.
They're going to drop from exhaustion.
10-minute round is no joke. 10-minute round is ridiculous. Pulled it right on top. Pulled it right on top.
Takayama tried to take Don down and maybe spin, but he didn't get the spin part down. So now Don is mounted on top of Takayama. Takayama starting to become a poster boy for Everlast.
Side choke. No. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Yeah, this is a bad position, man, to be in. Because Predator on top.
Because we don't know that Takayama has got a good defense against the mount. Hopefully, for his sake, he does.
K1 arena fighter on PS1 back in the day. K1 fights. Oh, yeah.
He's going to set it up with it. The second attempt he has. He had. Whoa.
What? That's how you train 3 10-minute rounds? There you go. That's it.
Referee stoppage, and a good one. Yeah, Yuji Shimada was really on top of things because there's no need for Takayama to think anymore. Whoa!
Oh my God!
It looks like a possum.
You're not doing good.
And it was 6 minutes and 10 seconds in round number 1.
That fight was 6 minutes and 10 seconds. There was still like damn near 4 minutes left.
Wow, I want to see the replay of the first punching exchange.
Me too.
This fight was above all that I expected. What a beautiful fight.
Yeah, it was really a great cap, and you know, it really lived up to the name of the event in Demolition, because they both tried to demolish each other. It was Don Frye who demolished Takayama. Wow.
Unbelievable. Here we go.
Nice job, Don Frye.
Don the Predator Frye. Don Frye says
there he goes. I want to show this.
Tyson in boxing. Fight him in his own game. And wow,
I want the stand up.
What he did today, it might be a slugfest.
Early stop it. I think they threw the towel in.
Got it by ground and pound. It was a TKO. Judging by what he did today, it might be a slugfest. And he got it by ground and pound. It was a TKO. Yuji Shimada, the referee, stepped
I've been grilling ribs and chicken. Damn it, barbecue.
in and stopped the fight.
Damn it.
Don Frye victorious. We also saw tomorrow.
Here we go. Right here. This is crazy.
Victory over him. But it was Gilbert Ivor who really went to war on the ground, took Jeremy Horn into his favorite place, the ground, and lost a very close one. But Jeremy Horn will be back, but Gilbert showed a lot of improvement, even in losing.
Oh, I think so too. I think that Gilbert
Jeremy
improved so much. He's going to be very tough.
There he goes. What a fight, though. Yeah, there was a corner stoppage. Like, you've had enough. You have had enough. You know what I mean? Oh, here we go. Don Frye. I mean, not Don Frye. I was just that last one. Fujita and Silva. Vandalay. I said Don Frye. I don't know why. Something's wrong with me.
Já há algum tempo eu queria lutar com ele é um lutador muito bom mesmo e eu acho que vai ser realmente uma luta, se ele aceitar o meu estilo de luta, eu acho que vai ser uma luta
Maybe
muito
he doesn't
boa.
want to be in the UFC.
E estou muito bem preparado, eu acho que me preparei para ele e vocês vão ver no sábado aí que se ele demole, mesmo sendo mais leve, eu vou entrar para nocautear.
彼は僕と戦いたかったってずっと言ってた。いや僕は逆に彼の試合をずっと見ていたかった。戦いたいじゃなくて彼の試合をずっと見ていたかった。まさか戦うことになると思わなかったんで、驚いてますけど。
Eu treinei com um dos atletas nossos mais pesados E eu me sinto bem lutando com atletas mais pesados e acho que o atleta vive os seus desafios.
We did a gents fight video. We showed the soccer
Nunca
kick.
fugi de atleta nenhum.
I punted somebody right in the grill. Right in the grill.
Que eu falo que eu não quiser mais, que eu não aceitar lutar, eu pego e paro de lutar, porque aí acabou. Então, foi o que apareceu, foi o atleta que
somebody was posting something about broke the eye socket.
E vou me apresentar muito bem.
確かにすごい攻撃力あるし、なんかパンチはすごい出るし、アグレッシブだし、攻略法なんてあるのかなって、逆に、まああとは、攻略法っていうと、まあ神様にもらったこの体で、体ですから。この
He's got my thick skull, this guy.
壊せるもんなら壊してみてくれって。
Critical countdown absolutes. 5'11", 205, 29 years old. Oh, 6-footer, 240, 35. 6-footer, 240.
182センチ、99.7 キロ。
Pride World Middleweight Champion Vanderlei the Axe Murderer Silva, 29, 5'11", 220 pounds, 21-2,
yeah, I get it. What?
Contest in Pride.
107 キロ。Fujita Kazuyuki.
Hey, gents, I think you were easily the best coach in the tough history. Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind.
The huge crowd
I had a good time. I had a good time.
With electricity for the second round matchup in the Pride Absolute Tournament. And Trig, this one should be a war.
I told this one before we started this event.
Frank Trigg.
This is going to be the All-Out War. This is my favorite fight of the night. This fight right here. I think both these guys.
Look at the size of Vanderlei, though.
And there you see the
look at it. Look at him.
Vanderlei Silva, Kazuyuki Fujita not giving an inch.
Both these guys have come in great cardio shape. The best thing is, like I said earlier, is that Vanderlei took some time off to heal up to get ready for this fight.
The crowd ready to explode. The action should as well. Vanderlei Silva replacing Pride World Heavyweight Champion Fyodor Emelianenko in the openweight tournament, taking on one of the Japanese favorites in Iron Head, Kazuyuki Fujita.
Good movement thus far by Vanderlei, moving side to side, keeping out of his range. Always got to worry about Fujita's big right hand because he loves to throw that thing as hard as he possibly can. Almost knocked out the champ. Like you said earlier.
And Pride 26 came very close to knocking out Pride World Heavyweight
Shout out to
Champion
Doug, Never Die by
before
Napoleon.
succumbing to a submission. Vanderlei
Oh,
Silva
it's an amazing video on YouTube. Oh, they want to learn more about the history of Pride, no doubt.
Silva now coming back.
Oh my God!
Oh!
Fujita trying to hang on to single leg after being rocked by the
Oh yeah, man, that was the one.
Incredible work too by Fujita to stay back.
My team wanted him.
Got to get him to the ground. He's got to get him down to the ground right now. He's going to get a world of hurt if he keeps up on his feet.
And look at Silva in the corner trying.
Make sure you hit that like button. Like and subscribe, UFC Fight Pass YouTube. Like and subscribe.
Only a minute 15 seconds into this match, and the fireworks on display. Fujita coming very close to getting knocked out in the opening minute, Trig.
He took 3 straight knees to the head, took a quick left-right combination to the face.
Well, with Pride rules on knees, go to town. You can knee everywhere. You can knee everywhere. Go down on the knees. Let it happen. Weekend nachos. How you do?
Physically getting to spend some time with his family. He said he wanted to fight Fujita for a long time. Feels that he can knock him out. And now Fujita looking to pass the front end.
We got a choke.
But again, with the
big armbar, switch up the armbar now.
Head of the big trapezius muscle is going to be very difficult. As Fujita trying to power out. Silva's got that submission move in.
He's got to hook behind his leg. He's got to get his legs bent around Fujita's neck. That's the only way he's going to be able to solidify this in. He's got to get his head down.
You can see the pressure.
So strong. He's got to get his right leg back
Thoughts on Jamal Hill coming back against Khalil Roundtree so fast? He's ready. Let him do it. I'm in.
Showcasing some of his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt here from the bottom.
Can you strangle an opponent on the ropes? No, I don't know about on the ropes. I mean, if they're stuck there and you have to be pressing down, maybe.
Use his cardio to his advantage.
Maybe.
You got to push Fujita off and don't let him get his weight on you. It'll make you really, really tired having a guy this big laying all this extra weight on top of you.
But
Fujita looking forward to a battle of wills.
Of course, YouTube Fight Pass, Fight Pass YouTube.
Getting behind their native son, Kazuyuki Fujita. A tremendous
when I found Japan while I was there, like I flew in, weighed in a day later, and fought a day after that. And then it would every time it'd get me on my way back.
Fujita again escaping.
Jens made me laugh every time he goes, "I'll be all right."
Pretty close to victory.
Favorite pride rule you want in UFC? Knees everywhere. Knees everywhere. You should got a knee everywhere.
Looking to rein in some knees, but look at the hip movement of Silva on the bottom.
Silva's doing a great job of getting out of the way. Moving his hips, constant motion. I'd like to see him move a little bit more now in this position, though, than just staying here.
Yeah, it was Andy Wang. What?
It's really hard to have a
the
guy
whole time it was Andy Wang.
You know, this squared body, this fire plug type body laying on top of you because all the weight's right on your abdomen the entire time.
Pride Fighting Championships, real fights with real athletes, and so far we've seen real drama here in Saitama in this matchup. As Fujita,
yes, he did. Hold up. He ain't slick. I caught him.
Entire time.
Pride Fighting Championships, real fights with real athletes, and so far we've seen real drama here in Saitama in this matchup.
Real drama here in Saitama. Nice job, Moro. Night touche. Touche. I caught
trying
you.
to impose his will on
Real
Silva
drama here in Saitama.
Silva's close guard. Cross-facing him here, Fujita. Again, he's got a wrestling background as Fujita, as he was an amateur free wrestling style in high school, an amateur freestyle wrestler.
He's doing a, you know, the typical style of wrestling. You know, wrestlers that when they carry it over to MMA, they always keep the pressure on, always maintain that forward motion. He's putting his arm back. He's already been
right, sneaky mullet. You got away with words, don't you?
In an arm bar. I don't know why he would try to put one arm in.
Take him down, Andy. Take him down.
He just needs to pump his head up.
Take him down, Andy.
Get some pressure on Vanderlei's hips and break that guard.
Take him down.
It's a little bit of the Maul and Brawl style of the ground game. Keeping his head down, postures up the punch as much as he can.
Oh, like MMA, bring your mama to Saitama. I like that.
Referee Yuji Shimada calling for action. Silva busy.
Lamoa.
Trying to frustrate Fujita as Fujita now tries to rein in some right hands, going downstairs to the body, trying to soften up Silva in hopes that he'll relinquish that grip on his wrist as he's neutralizing him. Now some hammer fists from Fujita.
Most of those didn't get through. Most of them didn't quite clear. But still, just a little bit every time from a guy this strong, this upper torso strength that Fujita has, enough to cause points. Cause a little bit of damage that'll come to a factor if this makes it into the second round.
My friend said to me, "What rhymes with orange?" I said, "No, it doesn't." Pancrase is a lot of fun.
Very patient here, as Fujita's expending a little bit of energy trying to get these strikes off. Vanderlei's tying him up, keeping him tied up. Good. Back to the feet.
Across the midway point of round number 1, and referee.
Yeah, the New Year's show was insane. We got yellow cards. The New Year's show was insane, but the entrance, the entrance. Oh my Lord, the beginning of the show. I don't know. I can't say the word right now. But that was yes. Yellow card, 25% of your purse for stalling. Red card's half your purse.
Guys, almost back to the beginning of the first round now, where we're in that feeling out period. It seems like they're trying to feel each other out again.
Is it 10 or 25? Yellow, is it like 25% of your purse?
Vanderlei's going to explode here pretty quick with a punch-kick combination,
nice.
as he naturally does. He kind of waits, finds a spot, and unleashes with 3, 4, 5 punches at once.
Hey, what? Oh!
Now they unload there. Quick exchange between Fujita and Silva. Fujita goes downstairs. The low leg kick now attacking the lead.
Somebody, I think, cracking skulls just got carded. It might have been holding ropes. I'm not sure.
If you got a guy that's in front of you that you know he's going to shoot on you eventually, Fujita will. Eventually he's going to shoot
on you.
Wow.
Oh, he tried to throw a big right hand. He come back and counter with the right hand. Was on nice job, Vanderlei on the counter, but good job getting out of the way.
You got a guy that's going to shoot on you.
I get a little nervous. You're going to throw it like that, though.
Throwing some leg kicks to keep his legs up from underneath him. Keep him off. Don't let him set up for that takedown.
Ooh, bringing the high kick.
Silva.
Bringing the high kick.
Again, testing the water.
Oh, he tried to spin. I like that. He tried to spin. My man. Get him. Get him.
hear throughout the crowd shouts for Silva, shouts
Silva.
for Fujita. The fans really looking forward to this battle of hard hitters here as they are still waiting to light the wick and create that explosion that everyone anticipated when this matchup was signed. 3 minutes left in the opening round. Now Silva goes downstairs with a leg kick.
Oh, right, left, right.
Oh,
There you go, swinging, Vanderlei. There you go, go, Vanderlei, bomb!
Silva with a quick exchange. Silva getting the better of that one as well. But you're right, Trig, we've said it on many occasions. Silva, a very ferocious striker, but comes in with those wide looping shots. If an opponent were able to go right down the pipe with a left or a right, maybe the dividends could be paid.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that everyone has said if you're ever going to fight Vanderlei Silva, you have to do straight punching, straight down the center, and be in great cardio shape to be able to maintain it. And have some physical strength behind it because he is so strong too when he hits you. Not only
NKMMA.
but they come
Hey,
very hard.
44 months. Love and
so far,
appreciation.
no one's been able to really do it. No one's come down and done
Love and
anything
appreciation. Thank you for the sub, my friend.
At least at this point on a regular
All
basis.
subs go support AK Snow and Jim's
On the rare
Power.
occasion that he has, his recovery
On the Twitch side.
time is amazing.
I mean, it's incredible. I've seen him.
Then on the Fight Pass side,
like
subs.
Henderson heard him, and he came back immediately and
Like,
came after it.
subscribe.
It's incredible to watch Vanderlei get
Notification
stung.
bell.
His bell rung a little bit. He immediately comes back. There's no time for his recovery.
Lots of snap to that low leg kick, and of course Fujita responded in kind. You can tell that the fans here at the Saitama Super Arena kind of sitting on pins and needles, waiting to see what will transpire. We're into the final 90 seconds of the opening round, a round in which Silva started out very ferociously, almost knocking Fujita out.
This content is great, like you.
Fujita
You don't like
his
that.
resiliency remains in this fight. Nice leg kick there by the Pride World Middleweight Champion.
Oh, and his leg, Fujita's leg is starting to get red from it. He's starting to get bruising up a little bit from his leg kick. So oh wow.
Down goes, holy cow. Stop.
He's starting to get bruising up a little bit from his leg kick. So oh wow.
Nice overhand right and left and right, and now
he put him down. He put him down.
Now the hammer fist, the hammer fist punch from unbelievable Fujita into the final minute. It looks like he survives that for the time being.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe he got back up. He's still in this.
Down he goes again. And a kick to the head. And another kick to the head.
Vanderlei Silva,
he did off.
Be able to take 45 seconds remaining in the round and unanswered strikes.
Oh!
Oh, it's over.
Oh my God.
Vanderlei
Can you
Silva
believe it?
knocks out Kazuyuki Ironhead Fujita. Simply amazing. A man who had never been knocked out in his career.
Show it again. Show it again.
Rage was in trouble. He kept coming.
Show it again. Show it. Show it.
Let's go back
Here we go.
to the electrifying action we saw in what was the only round of the fight.
Oh, those knees.
Very opening minute.
Yeah, this is the very opening minute of the first round, and it was almost over at this point. This is later on. This is the ending.
That's
of the
why
fight.
you have a 10-minute round. It changes
Here it
everything.
comes, the big
A
overhand,
10-5-5, but one 10-minute round, I'm telling you,
left that comes out,
changes
drops him
everything.
down. Couple of head kicks. While he's on the
Oh,
ground.
he just missed.
Vegeta, though, look at him. He's
Ooh,
hurt.
got that one.
He's almost out on his knees, but out on his feet, Mauro, and he keeps coming forward. He keeps attacking. He keeps coming after.
Kicked him in the face. He had a couple of misses, though. My man was missing. He was missing. You know what I mean? Missing. Vanderlei. That's all right. That's all right. You know what we got next? Ooh, I remember this is a big one. Chuck Liddell and Rampage. Chuck Liddell and Rampage.
Pride's 2003 Middleweight Grand Prix tournament brought together the world's top 205-pound fighters to determine who was the best of the best. This semi-final match between Pride veteran Rampage Jackson and UFC superstar Chuck Liddell was one of the most anticipated fights ever. Two of the great names in MMA history go toe-to-toe at Pride Final Conflict 2003.
Chuck Liddell was 33. Quentin Rampage was 25, 6 foot, 205, 6'2".
Wow.
Here we go, boys.
I'm even nervous for this fight.
Hey, we're not the fighters. Dana might be nervous. All right, let's
Dana was over there with the Chuck.
Get it over.
Ready, go! And here they go. Both coming out somewhat controlled.
Oh, big shot.
Looking to go low right there was Rampage. They exchanged jabs at the center of the ring to start this out.
We did. We're watching Pride highlights.
I've
got a list.
Right up a good left.
Working on straight punching, you said that.
Yep. Jab, straight punches, putting behind him, working.
Oh, Dana's commentating
Hands
this
and
one.
feet together, kicks, knees. It's just I don't know what kind of a game plan they came out with. We assumed that they'd come out with the Randy Couture strategy. We'll see. It looks right now like he wants to stand up with Chuck.
It certainly does. He's tried to go down twice, but they've exchanged jabs a couple of times. But other than that, and there looks to be a little blood, perhaps on the nose of Chuck Liddell. The jab might have caught him the left from Rampage, it looks like, Bob.
Yeah, but it's one-on-one. I think Chuck hit him, he hit him back. I think right now they're feeling the distance. This is
uppercut misses right there by Rampage.
Well,
Chuck trying to bring him in.
I mean, just marinate on this for a minute. Marinate on this. You got the president of the UFC commentating the fight, bringing over his go-to partner for this tournament, bringing over his 205er, and then you got the Pride fighter, Rampage, with all the pride on his back. Chuck's got all the UFC on his back. This was massive back in the day. Massive. If I'm right, though, this was a tournament. This was a tournament, and he'd fought somebody before this. Chuck did.
Chuck was trying to catch him with a knee there. Worked a lot on the knees with
It was a stiff left jab right on the head there of Chuck Liddell. And another jab him.
Again, an uppercut missing from Rampage. He's
What?
gone
A
for
yellow
two
card? Oh,
heavy
is it 10%?
uppercuts so
And then
far.
how much for a red card?
Yeah, I think those stiff jabs,
See,
they
Jen,
did some
with the Pride,
damage,
so
but
much love and
Chuck
appreciation.
can
All
take a
subs.
shot, as we saw
Go
with
support.
Alistair Overeem's
Jen, support that gets you.
the clinch up. Now, who is going to
Well, good. 25%, good.
take who down?
I was in an event over there, though, where it was 25%. That's why I say it, because I got carded. They gave a card, and I went nuts. It was supposed to be 25%. I'm like, don't, you better not. I was going nuts. I was like, you're going to take 25% of my purse for a yellow card. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't even stop.
Doesn't look like Quentin wants to go down. Looks like he wants to stand up.
But
and that's
Pride
kinda
to
what
do
we were
10,
hoping for.
10, that's
and again,
cool.
I don't really know what kind of a chin Quentin has, but one guy to test it is going to be Chuck.
No question about that. Chuck's skilled on the ground as well, but he would just as soon stay up for this one.
He does. He likes to stand up.
I was one time, he was at my party, Quentin, and I was drunk, and I showed him the combination that Dwayne Ludwig won with, and I hit him by accident full with a left hook, like full. I thought I broke his jaw, and he didn't flinch at all, so I think he can take the shot.
There's a good right by Quentin.
And the body shot.
Right caught the head, it appeared. Chuck pushing him off here.
Wait a minute. What's he
I
talking
mean, he
about?
was at my party, Quentin, and I was drunk.
This is going to be Chuck.
No question about that. Chuck's skilled on the ground as well, but he would just as soon stay up for this one.
He does. He likes to stand up.
I was one time, he was at my party, Quentin, and I was drunk, and I showed him the combination that Dwayne Ludwig won with, and I hit him by accident full with a left hook, like full. I thought I broke his jaw, and he didn't flinch at all, so I think he can take the shot.
There's a good right by Quentin.
And the body shot.
Right caught the head, it appeared. Chuck pushing him off here. You know, the thing about Chonan, that's another solid right hook. He's definitely got him at least stunned. No question about that. But, of course, last time we thought Chuck was stunned.
Okay, Chuck beat Reem right before this.
He turned around with the knockout.
Very nice.
So,
Okay. Thank you. Cracking.
He's got a great chin. And,
oh, nice combo, Chuck.
Nice combination.
Power that you're talking about there.
Very good. Three combination there, left, right with the left hook.
and it's always just when you think he's rocked when he comes back and hits you.
Yeah, do not underestimate your opponent. If he flies a little bit, he wobbles his legs, do not go. Don't take it, you know, be patient.
One thing that I think Chuck isn't doing well here, which I wish he'd do more, is throw more leg kicks.
I've seen maybe 2 or 3.
Yep. After the last fight, Rampage was throwing a lot of kicks at Bustamante, and he was landing them. And Quentin was hurt after the fight from throwing the leg kicks, so we're hoping to get a lot more leg kicks in here. It's turning into a boxing match, which I think is a bad move.
Looked like he did land one leg kick in there, boss.
Yes, he did, but maybe Chuck.
There's that combination.
Here he goes. He's bouncing. He's bouncing. Oh, Chuck's looking wobbly.
Chuck is definitely, there's a knee, but not much damage
He
there.
thought Chuck was off balance, so he wanted to go for the shot and hopefully take him down.
He's to the body.
And you're right. Every time they're clinching, they're not going to the ground. This one looks like it's going to stay up the entire first round.
Rampage is throwing big, looping
What could
overhand
Prime
rights,
do?
almost kind of
Sub
like
John
hooks.
Jones? Probably not.
Chuck in the blue, Rampage in the,
Bone
of
Jones.
course, familiar camouflage.
Yep, and what we said earlier, it could be Chuck's game plan, or maybe even also Quinton's game plan to not kick, and maybe later on, after 5 minutes, when they give the sign 5 minutes, maybe somebody is going to start to kick at least last 6 minutes.
Nice leg kick, no, nice leg kick.
And there was the kick already. Ooh, that was a good combination from Chuck.
They bombed.
No, Chuck's game plan was definitely to throw some leg kicks and put some action.
There's another one of those whirling rights that lands from Rampage, and Chuck taking him inside. Doesn't want to get 2 or 3 of those in a row.
Yeah, Quinton's right eye is a little
So
bit
many
close, I
sponsors in the
think.
graveyard of MMA history. Serious.
At this point, Boss Rubin, who do you see having an advantage if either one?
It's
The
either
depot,
one.
like
It's
his
either
boat,
one.
takes them all home.
And it's the
Is
last
Depot
6
like
minutes.
number one?
It's a long fight. We have the 5-minute overtime. Only one 5-minute round overtime. Here comes the takedown, maybe. No, it's not. He's got the underhooks perfect.
Got him. Maybe he can get some knees in here. No.
And a nice hook there.
You would have liked to see knees right there, Dana?
Absolutely. Lay on his back. Get
Not
Quinton a
long
little
after
tired, hit him with
this,
some knees to
Dana
the
said,
head.
I have an idea
Chuck's
for a
not,
show.
not really
And
fulfilling the game plan
history.
right now. The game plan was to leg kicks, work up and down, up and down, up and down,
Chuck
and
was
Chuck's
created.
throwing almost no leg kicks whatsoever.
5 minutes to go, obviously. Again, 2 rounds only. This one and then a 5-minute round to follow if necessary. This fight has not gone. There's another one of those rights, and the left follows it. Definitely, he got 2 in that time. The right followed by a left. But again, Chuck just seems to be, he regathers himself.
He recoups so fast from everything. It's unlike I've ever seen in my life.
Is this the pace that you guys thought it would be?
No, I thought it was going to be a much faster pace. Them both just bombing it out. Chuck implementing his
Travis
game plan.
Miller,
I thought Quinton
Travis.
would go for more takedowns. He hasn't really gone for the takedown.
I think that uppercut partially blocked, boss.
Yep, but still.
That knee could have been bad.
Yep.
Definitely a slower pace than I thought. I think they were. It's almost like there's such mutual respect.
There
They're
is.
feeling each other out for longer than expected.
They're showing incredible respect for each other, and again, not the game plan we came with.
Well, now it's a
To tell
plus
you the
man
truth,
forever.
guys, I have
Forever.
to disagree. I think the
Until he
pace
gets,
is pretty
until
high
if he
here.
gets beat, then
They're
he
going
can be a
at it.
BMF
They're
again.
throwing big punches.
But
They're
until
definitely
then, plus
both
man
throwing big
forever.
punches.
Oh, there you go. From the head, from the head.
Uppercut just
Oh,
missing
right
by
hand.
Rampage. A knee also, which Chuck was
Big
able to
shots,
block with
big
his right
shots.
elbow.
He's going to pick him up.
Here's the pickup. Here's what they've been waiting for. And I guess by pace, boss,
you're
we're probably
going-
referring
you're
to
going
moves like this. But you're absolutely right. As far as the intensity, it's certainly not like that.
Chuck should throw now a right knee.
Oh, go late. Nice shot, Chuck. Got a boy.
Chuck is out back into the center of the ring. Fight is the goal. And fight they will.
He's feeling it, though.
What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh,
that
that
jab,
was a
though.
double exchange there. Last 3 minutes, nice right low kick there, landed clean.
See, I mean, they're about to be 7 minutes in on this thing.
Again, another one of those sweeping, whatever,
Chuck's like, what is
flying
this?
rights from
What is
Rampage.
this?
That one didn't get in solidly.
This round
No,
seems
if you want to
extra
throw that,
long.
you should set it up with like a left straight to the body.
Right about
and then
minute
right
7
forward.
starts to set in.
Left and a right.
Very slow pace. Chuck hasn't implemented a game plan. He's not doing any leg kicks. He had 10 minutes here to really work on Rampage's legs.
10-minute round,
so that when he came out for the
but
second
we got
round,
the
he
jet
wouldn't have
lag
any legs
coming
and
over. It's hard,
not
man. You don't even
implementing
like
the
to
game
stay awake.
Dana White, president of the UFC there, and obviously the kicks have not increased since that 5-minute mark when he first pointed it out, boss.
Yes, it's true.
What? Could Prime Chuck
but
Liddell go
Chuck's
to
here
the
kneeing the knees. Nice.
Probably. Look at, no, he got the rope. Oh, he got the rope. He's all tied up
Chuck
into
with
it.
one hand on the ropes. Rampage at that time finally getting him up in the air, the Iceman, and trying to bring him down. 2 minutes to go, and they're going to bring it out to the center here.
Yep, that's what this rules are in the Pride. Bring it back to the center of the ring.
As a matter of fact, Chuck looked a little surprised at that when they said we're going back into the center.
Wait, what year is it?
Yeah, you don't want to be in the center right now.
2003. 2003.
Now it's going to be who's got the best grappling skills. And there he's already going for a figure four, a reverse figure four now.
There's a right that lands. Dana, you talked about Chuck being able to, hey, this is fine. If we have to go to the ground, we're ready for this also.
Yep, absolutely. No, we're ready for anything. There's no excuses. We've worked on everything. We had a great training camp. And, no.
Open your guard. Get back to the half guard.
You can probably hear
what?
a little bit of Chuck's corner there. Open your guard, get back in your half guard box.
Person who actually knows the backstory of Pride.
Would you do? Would you agree?
Look at this, look at this. And he's going to get up. Now he's going to get knees to the head.
There goes. And now he gets up, doesn't want to take any more of those knees on the ground, no doubt.
Unbelievable. Chuck, the way he steps up out of this situation, it's crazy.
And again, you can hear the appreciation by the fans here at the Tokyo Dome.
Big shots, big shots.
What a fight.
This is, I tell you what.
You know what? We can try to find a Genki fight. I would love to find a Genki fight. If maybe AK Stu can find me a Genki Sudo fight with his walkout and everything. Maybe, wait, who did Genki, which fight? Genki?
It's a good thing they have 2 minutes between rounds tonight because this round is taking it out of both of them.
1 minute.
1 minute to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Or I'm going to pause on that for a minute. Olympic freestyle wrestling champion Gable Stevenson wanted to fight in the UFC, but Dana told him to go to the Contender Series instead. Gable was upset and signed with the WWE. Yes, thus, Bo Nickel, he said, okay. Not only did he do it once, he had to do it twice in the Contender Series instead of going straight to the UFC. Made him do it twice in one season. And Bo did it.
First round. Nice left knee there by
Quentin. Worked up with the
this is what you want to do now. Attack the body. Later in the round, people get tired. That's when you want to start hitting the body. Kicking, punching, knees, anything.
So, it's been rough. It's been rough on me.
Liddell goes down. And there's a knee. All right.
Hey, what's that? Stop pausing it. 5T3, you don't want to hear what I have to say? You usually have Hall of Famers and former world champions coming here sharing stories and talking with chat while watching fights. Like, are you so used to it that you really want me to stop pausing? It really drives you that nuts? You know what's really badass? For just under $10 a month, you can swing your ass on over to Fight Pass and you can watch this fight big screened. You can have it surround sound. You can have it playing on repeat if you want. You can do whatever you want. But that's kind of crazy, man. You don't want to sit there and rap with somebody like that. You so privileged that you just telling me to, you just like, you stop pausing. I don't want to hear your story. You can go to Fight Pass for just under $10 a month. It's perfect. It's perfect just for you. You know what I mean? Because in my show, I'm going to pause. And I'm going to talk to everybody that takes the time to come on in here. You know what I mean?
Hold on, we're down to 30 seconds, boss.
Wow, 30 seconds left. What can he do? He's kneeing here.
Not only that, I'm going to rewind this real quick.
Body. Later in the round, people get tired. That's when you want to start hitting the body. Kicking, punching, knees, anything.
See, that didn't hit him. That's what I was like. That didn't hit him. He just stacked.
That's when you want to start
back.
hitting the body. Kicking, punching, knees, anything.
See, did it get him or not? It didn't
tired. That's when you want to start hitting the body. Kicking, punching, knees, anything.
Jen's got pulverized.
And there's a knee. All right. As Liddell is back up. Quinn going for the kill in the last minute. Chuck trying to hold on. We're down to 30 seconds, boss.
Wow, 30 seconds left. What can he do?
I don't think Genki did fight in Pride. Did he fight in Pride? Bushido? Did he fight in Bushido?
Chuck looks exhausted. He looks tired.
I don't know.
I'm shocked.
He might not.
You know?
He comes back here. Look at this. He comes back like this. He's got
thank you. I appreciate
that. I mean, it's not over. Quinton's got the leg. It's a single leg, and he takes him down.
And there it is.
Wow.
There it is.
What a round.
He made it through the 10 minutes, so he made it through the 10 minutes. I like it. I like it. What?
This one again, only 5 minutes. Here we go.
Now, again, the big problem with the first round was, like I said earlier, Chuck didn't do any of the leg damage to him, didn't really, you know, turned it into a boxing match.
That was another one, too.
Rampage looks like he wants to pick him up again, boss. He wants to take him up in the air and bring him down hard.
Chuck's trying to go for the guillotine here.
Stay on the head, work the head. The instructions from the corner. Shoot Dana White.
Chuck works good from there. He's good at laying his weight on guys, tiring them.
Oh, okay, okay, so that's right. He never fought.
Either.
All right. Then that'd be why. K1 rings, yeah, that'd be why. No guarantee pseudo, no pride.
The problem is he put
I thought he did one private, maybe not.
That's the problem.
Could that be again
something else we worked on? Something else we worked on.
All right, Dana White obviously.
Whether you're fatigued or not.
Did you what? Can you please shout out my big brother? He's a huge fan, and his name is what? Really? That's like that one? We got a little something else.
Quentin, let's see how long he keeps Chuck in the corner as he throws the right at the left.
Last name Dover, first name
they're
Ben.
switching positions now at the left side of Iceman's body. And they're coming out of that corner once again.
Stop it.
Kick or anything.
Yeah, it's definitely fatigue. I told you guys the first round, I thought the pace was really hard. All the punches they throw, they're not like, they're all knockout power punches. There are no jabs. Everything is with power.
Chuck's throwing lazy punches that have no snap on them, and
no snap on his punches.
His punching power.
And there was another big sweeping right hook by Rampage that again just missed.
Now, here we are in the corner again. This is where Chuck needs to
work. I don't know. That'd be a spoiler.
Work to the body, work to the head.
I don't know what
those knees. Punch. Work to the body. Work to the head. Stop those knees.
Instead of knee and an uppercut, it looked like the elbow push down there.
Beckham, love you too, love you too.
He's got him down, he's
I love all of you.
But knowing Chuck, watch this, he's going to stand up.
Me and 5T3, we just get to know each other.
Unbelievable. He's got the right hook.
But they all right, at least they're in there, which is pretty cool.
Nice takedown there.
Unbelievable. This fight is going to be in the top 3 fights of me. What a match.
Now, boss, here, if you're a Quentin Jackson at this point...
I didn't see it. Who's the crackhead in the corner yelling at the video?
Exactly what he's doing. You see him mixing the hat to the body.
I don't know.
He's mixing
one of the corners?
Bang, bang.
That one getting to the chin, to the body. There's the forearm. There's to the body. Again to the body.
He's mixing everything up. He's doing perfect game plan. And now he steps over.
That knee on the belly.
This could be very
elbows to the ribs.
Big troubles for Chuck. Chuck doesn't look
He's
good.
hurt. He's hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, those are tearing
He's
him up.
got to be, after that many, he's got to be hurt to the body.
Oh.
He is
You gotta
human
move,
after all.
Chuck.
The
You gotta
Iceman,
move.
Chuck Liddell. Rampage. Rampaging down.
He's got to jump over Rampage.
What? Cardio be the main focus? Do fighters skip that part? No. Cardio is massive, Iron Man. Cardio is massive. You need it. He's got it that match.
What a fight. Yes, he goes for the half guard, and now he's going to go for the full guard. It's over.
It's over.
Wait a minute. Who's the crackhead in the corner yelling at the video? Wait, am I the one? Oh, wait, are they talking about me?
I don't know what happened.
I thought they were talking about the corner. In the towel. In the towel.
2 minutes.
Oh, what a fight. Yes, he goes for the half guard, and now he's going to go for the full guard. It's over.
The towel. I'm not in the corner. I know.
Could not tell from this angle. I don't know if Chuck said enough is enough.
I don't know. We will see it from a different camera angle.
Well, he is still down. I can see from here that Chuck is laying on his back in his corner, and they are.
Quinn.
Look, doctors are looking at his
Someone
eyes.
threw the towel in, Major.
Now we have him on camera.
I think maybe Chuck tapped, but we couldn't see it from the camera angle. Let's see a different camera angle. They will for sure have a good angle for us.
There was a towel.
Hopefully,
3:10 into the second round.
Look at the people here. Look at the people.
How many people in that damn place?
Exhausted. We will see momentarily from. He threw in the towel.
They threw in the towel. That was the reason.
That is the word we're getting right now.
Tired.
Thrown in by Chuck's corner. Obviously, you've got to be disappointed. But he never was able to get anything going really against Rampage here.
I have to agree with that. Again, we didn't implement the game plan, and as a result,
here he
Rampage
goes.
looked great. He looked awesome, and He did a great job.
Rampage dominated the
Yeah, that
Iceman most
body
of the
though,
way,
that was
and
bad right
Liddell's
there, just
corner
taking
would
it.
finally stop the
Elbow in
fight.
the ribs,
Though
punch
he
in the
earned a
ribs.
big victory.
That's massive, massive. You know what I'm saying? But did you know, really quick, UFC Fight Pass tomorrow? Well, we still got the Budo Striking Volume 21. I think it might have just finished. Then we got the Shogun, which is actually 4:30 a.m., right? 4:30 a.m., not p.m., so it'll be late. And then the Karate Combat, you got Karate Combat. Or, I mean, probably this morning at 4:30, right? And then Karate Combat, Cage Warriors, Hollywood Fights. And then on Sunday, you got Fury FC 89. So a lot of fights here for just under $10 a month on UFC Fight Pass. These are all the live events that you can watch. Okay, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, let me get that one, and then I have one more. Yeah, I don't think so. All right, here's Crazy Horse.
Crazy Horse is pretty damn strong. He's the guy. He's mentally challenged in the head. You know, I mean, he'll take a blow to give a blow. He'll eat a blow to give a blow. Feel me? I'm strong. I'm bringing a knockout. I'm gonna bring a knockout for sure.
Maeda, Pride record debut, 5'7", 141 pounds. I didn't see the fight. I wasn't paying attention. I was around though.
Charles Crazy Horse Bennett is 25, 5'7", 155 pounds, 0-1 in Pride Fighting Championships. Yoshiro Maeda is 23, 5'7", 141 pounds. This is his debut in Pride Bushido. Boss Maeda prefers to stand up. He said he'll play Crazy Horse's game, which could prove to be very interesting and very entertaining for the fans here at Ariake Coliseum.
Yes, and as we saw, crazy he is. He was laying on the floor, posing for the cameras. Very charismatic. Look, he's not even listening to the ref.
There's no doubt about it. Crazy Horse has a PhD in showmanship, but this is Bushido, where the best lightweights and light middleweight fighters in the world come to fight. Crazy Horse has to back up the shenanigans with his fighting skills. Yoshiro Maeda, undefeated. Crazy Horse coming off a spirited loss to Takanori Gomi at Bushido 5. Of course, he's been in action in King of the Cage competition in the United States. This match is underway.
He's gonna jump up. Oh, nice trick. That's a bait, you see? Let your
that was
opponent go.
awesome. Stop, go back.
In the United States, this match is underway.
He's gonna jump up.
Boom. Oh!
Nice trick.
I love it.
That's a bait, you see? Let your opponent come in a double front kick from the rope.
Ooh, both of them swinging right
It's
hand.
not in the rules.
Both of them swinging right hand.
To me.
Maeda very calm, cool, and collected to kick things off. In the past, Crazy Horse's tenacity.
Sakuraba, dude, we can do another Sakuraba fight. You gotta let me know though if AK finds one. You guys want a Sakuraba or something? I don't know, what would be a good one?
Crazy Horse does a good job.
I want a Hellboy. I want a
taking
Joaquin
Maeda
Hansen.
down.
Nice low kick there from Maeda, and that one had some power behind it.
I gotta look at it.
You don't want to take too many of those low kicks. Oh, nice right body shot. He did the same thing to Gomi. He has a real good body shot.
Really, the background of Crazy Horse is that he's simply a brawling street fighter.
Was it Hansen versus Sakurai?
He does not possess much in terms of submission skills.
Ooh, I want to see that.
And there comes back with a right hand. Was going for the tie clinch. Maeda backed away.
Very smart.
Well, I like that one. Hansen versus Sakurai.
Which can always
hell boy, I want to see it.
provide a bit of an obstacle. Nice knee right up the middle by Maeda.
Now Maeda, you see, playing mind games. That's what Crazy Horse is doing.
Well, Crazy Horse is simply telegraphing that right hand. He's not even ashamed of doing so, boss. He's telling you, this is my dynamite right here.
And it's coming.
Yeah, no, just those two. Just one more. Yeah, just them. Just them. Oh, you see it? I can't believe it. Crazy Horse. Crazy Horse. Oh, he just clocked it. I mean, come on, look right here. Right, no, right, boom, and then this left. Oh! We did Crocop. We had some Crocop.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Oh, look at that. He's already up the damn stage. Look, he already took off running.
The fans here at Iraqi Coliseum and electrifying
look at it. He's crazy.
Wow, look at them. You talk about a celebration.
Athletic. He's so athletic. It's crazy.
A minute 55 seconds of the opening round. Crazy Horse Bennett drops Yoshiro Maeda.
What? I want to see some boxing with the gents.
Right, ending Maeda's night here.
I can look for the boxing, but I don't think I can't really show it.
It was unbelievable. He set it up with the right body shots, and then he went over with suddenly with the right to the head. He's bouncing here on the rope.
Yeah, well,
it's dangerous because you don't know what he's going to do. He's going to make a backflip. Whoa!
If I can find that hands, I don't know. I'll look for that.
Didn't have the balance on the top rope, but this guy's just energy personified, boss, and he's intimidating the
knocked out Silva in the back. Yeah.
I don't know what she's getting herself into.
I heard about it.
But Crazy Horse Bennett evens his Bushido record at 1-1, and of course, safety being paramount here in Pride, boss. Maybe take us through what
it missed.
Look at that.
With Yoshiro Maeda and the group of people surrounding him as we go through the replay.
Oh, first the replay, yes.
Boom, right hand.
Boom, there was that right hand.
Oh, that left misses the right hand. All right.
Yep, and like you said, let me see first. Here he comes. And
boom. He jumped in with that thing. He jumped in with that right hand. That was sick. He stepped back and boom. Lashing. That was beautiful. Boom, boom.
And right now, Bennett leaving to celebrate.
Oh, he messed up.
The doctors, of course, boss, the best medical staff on hand and tending to Yoshiro Maeda, making sure that he will be okay. Charles Crazy Horse Bennett celebrating his victory here at Bushido.
There it is. That's the one I wanted too, Musashi. That is 100. That is the fight I was just thinking about. 100%. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do some searching here. That's exactly that was the fight. Thank you. That was the one. That is yes. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. I was blown. I was just stunned. Stunned. No, what is Joachim Hansen? This is Hellboy.
Joachim Hansen is 26.
What? Favorite UFC champion to watch right now? All of them. All of them.
5'10", 155 pounds, making his debut in Pride Fighting Championships. Masakazu Imanari is 29, 5'5", 145 pounds, 0-1 in Bushido. Boss Hansen possesses a nice blend of stand-up striking, ground and pound, and wrestling, really the complete package. Some have said that maybe the one weakness that he does possess is questionable submission defense due to his aggressive style. We know that Imanari is known for his lethal heel hook. We saw him lose via unanimous decision to Luis Buscapi in his Pride debut. at Bushido 5 last October. Should be an interesting matchup here at Bushido number 8.
You know what? Most of the time when you know submissions, you know also how to stay out of them. Oh, look at this. He right away wants to go for that leg lock.
Huh? You like Annika Gold, but there's no liking better. I think they're great at what they do.
Jump in and
They're
he's
great.
going to try to go for leg locks like we saw Rio Chonan do it.
Look at him.
Look at this.
He booted him when he tried to roll for that leg lock.
He just waits for the right moment and kicks him.
Imanari doing exactly
Because you
what
all
we saw him
know,
do
so
against Busca.
you all know the thing about Imanari. If this is your first time watching him, right here in the black shorts, he does these rolls. But if he gets your foot, that's it. It's over. For the most part, if he gets hold of those ankles, it's a lock. He'll go rolling, diving into things. You know what I mean? And it's done.
In his Pride debut last October, and against
MJB,
a guy like Hansen,
how you
better
doing?
know exactly what you're doing, or it is definitely going to be dangerous for you. And against Hansen, as you can see, he's none too impressed with what Imanari has done thus far.
He just steps back.
Oh!
There's a knee that just missed.
You see how that thing just missed? Oh, that just missed. Right here. Oh,
there's
just
a knee
missed.
that just missed.
Oh,
There's a kick.
nice. And the way he did it.
Do I know Boss? Yeah, of course. I had he did a watch song with me. I believe it was International Fight Week. Or whatever.
For 4 years.
I want to swear I had him on that one.
Definitely knows the book.
One of them, but yeah, I had Boss
Boss
on a watch song. I've known Boss for a long time. I got in. How I got into the UFC was in the Boss Shooting Invitational when he was the heavyweight champion still.
Listen how to the audience.
Very educated crowd here in Japan.
Yep. They know that only one little mistake can finish this fight.
Am I gaming at all? What, anything we can play? I'm just playing Fortnite. That's it. Oh! Look, he tried to step on his face, though. He tried to step on his face. Ooh, just missed. Look, Imanari's already trying. There he goes.
Just calmly try to step out of it. Turn around.
Whoa, nice defense from Hansen here.
Hansen can't hold on to the ropes.
See, you can't hold on to the ropes.
He's got to counterattack it.
Oh, yeah, he let him go.
The inverted heel hook, it's a bad one too, so you don't want to get caught in this one.
No, don't let him switch to the knee.
What Imanari is known for. 2 minutes gone in the fight.
He could go for a toe hold now even. Imanari, no, he's going to pull it out.
You can see the calm, cool, collected Hansen really.
Oh, I got Hell Divers too. Hell Divers, I got to play some more Enshrouded, but I'm just waiting on AK Snoop.
Hansen has only
So I
lost
just,
twice.
when it's just me, I'm just playing Fortnite.
Choked out by Yanni Lax at Big Fight 4 in Finland. And then defeated by Shaolin Rivera.
Oh, no, no.
And then defeated by Shaolin Rivera. Oh, that knee! Definitely Kevin over. Oh, my goodness. And
The sound of that thing. Yes!
Defeated by Shaolin Rivera. Oh, that knee! Definitely Kevin over. Oh, my goodness. And Boss, reminiscent of what happened in his fight against Kyle Uno.
That was so well. That was perfect. Perfect.
We have seen in Bushido. Oh my God!
You know what the thing was? The reflex, the power he did it with.
He fired that thing so fast.
34 seconds.
So fast. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
To Bushido.
And watch the replay.
We did. I went and watched the soccer kick to the face.
He knew that knee was the end.
You want me to show it again since we already watched it? Since there's new people, I'll show it. I'll end with it. We'll do that fight and then I'll end with it if you want.
Let's take a look at the replay.
Since it's on the list.
In the third row, Boss.
Yeah, because the knee was full power.
Well, we don't
still.
have to watch it. It's up
If
to
you
you.
drop a knee, I would always keep my eyes on the opponent because you never know. Because if it's a Vanderlei Silva, he just gets up. Now here we go.
You can hear the thwack reverberate through the arena.
That was just perfect. Money. Money shot. Oh, you can roll the VOD back too.
Here. Boom. Just let's take a walk. It's over. Oh, and so precise.
Oh, that was perfect.
Yeah, there's nothing to say about this. This was beautiful. Right on.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right. I liked it. I liked it. Yeah, I did knock him all the way out. All right, so this one, I'll never forget this one. Nick Diaz, Takanori Gomi. I went running around. I was watching this fight. I got to watch this fight because at the time, Nick's brother, right, Nate, was in the finals. I was filming season 5 while this was happening. So I had to go. They let me leave. I was out here trying to watch this fight, and I needed to talk to Nick so I could get him to leave a message for Nate, wishing him good luck. So I was going to tell him, hey, your brother's in the finals. You know what I mean? Or he's got one more fight to get into the finals of this thing. And then so I got to sit here and watch this fight when I had to chase him down to get him to leave the message. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Wait, what? Hendo versus Axe Murder?
In this bout, the Pride champion was pitted against trash-talking UFC veteran Nick Diaz, a fighter known for his aggressive fighting style and willingness to turn any fight into an all-out brawl. Diaz makes his Pride debut against lightweight champion Takanori Gomi at Pride 33, the second coming.
This size of Nick, though. No, they're in Vegas. This is in Vegas.
And Diaz. Judge, ready, fight! Diaz and the black trunks Gomi, the superstar in the...
See, they're at the Caesars. That's what I mean. I was filming The Ultimate Fighter during this fight, and that's why I was there watching it, so that I could get him to leave a message for his brother.
White and red immediately goes for the takedown.
Surprisingly, I expected Gomi to sort of try and line up his opponent for one of those line drive shots. Diaz working the double wrist lock, makes a mistake. Gomi almost goes right to the armbar counter. Now staying on top, raining down punches. Diaz looking to work his guard and try and find some leeway for a submission.
Gomi needs a breath. Diaz needs a breath of air here. Gomi like a blanket all over him.
Diaz finally get that little break that he needed because Gomi wants to bring it back to his feet.
Oi.
Nice pass by Gomi, coming behind the right hand, showing
the commission, right? The commission won't let him have the 10-minute round.
And same tactic.
Nate was on my team. Yeah, he was my winner. Yeah.
He is an immediate hot
I had both in the final. Nate and Manny Gambarian.
He's just content to stay as he gets repositioned in the center ring. He's just content to lay on his back. He can't do that with a guy like Gomi.
He's being reactionary.
Exactly. He can't do that with a guy like Gomi. You have to get him off his offense.
Well, like I said, Nick's the first, one of the first. He's one of the first people I met in MMA. Was Diaz.
In this upper echelon of fighters.
I heard that Jamal Hill's going to face Khalil Roundtree.
And win this fight, he'll prove a lot of people wrong.
Diaz there working the closed guard makes me think that
Blitz Blue Gaming. What? We do not put a date on these things.
Sort of armbar triangle, like he's crawling up right there, getting his hips up.
Yes, I do.
Opportunity for both either an armbar or a triangle, but Gomi posturing high, staying strong, and getting out of bad position.
And if you remember too, that Diaz is such a tall fighter that even though Gomi's sitting up, if he moves his head a little bit, he won't take as much punishment.
Yo, what up, Whip Song? I appreciate you. I'll be back on Tuesday. No fights tomorrow, so I'll be back Tuesday for the Tough Tuesday.
Start staying outside the lead leg and throwing the straight hand. Well, actually, my mistake.
Oh, good right hand. Yo, what up, French? How you doing? You good?
But he's getting hurt.
Oh! What a shot, though.
He's got to survive.
All right, wait.
Gomi continues on, but he's getting hurt.
Oh, got him with the right hand.
He's got to survive. Diaz has got to survive here. He's got to tie him up and keep him getting stung some more.
Gomi wins the battle on the feet, stuns Diaz, and now trying to finish off the Californian on the mat.
Nice pass by Gomi, staying behind, not looking to put hooks in, just punish his opponent.
Yeah, no, this time Tuesday, yes.
Gomi needs to capitalize on that because on the feet, while he did knock him down, Diaz is the much more accurate and controlled fighter. Going again for the
I know, huh?
looking for an armbar, but it ain't
Becca,
gonna even come close this time.
This Tuesday. We did it Wednesday last. I kind of liked the Wednesday, but we'll do it on Tuesday.
There's a lot of troubles. You see him on top of the Rockstar logo. And that,
I'd love to see you on 7 days a week. Hey, you got to talk to UFC Fight Pass YouTube. I got to find things to do. I got wrestling, though. I'm going to go wrestle tomorrow. My son's wrestling. So I'm going to spend all day in that gym. If you follow me at Jens Pulver on Instagram, I'll post all about it. Look at these shots. These two are going nuts. See, Gomi dealing with that jet lag. And the bigger fighter, get in there.
Getting a little bit of trouble. He stepped in, now he's going to body lock and slow Gomi down a little bit.
Diaz needs to break off of this attack. Look, it's just a complete slobber knocker out there.
What an amazing first round. People expected it to be something special, and it is.
Jen's on a steel horse, fighting with some much MMA action. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's find this.
Wobbling him.
Gomi's hands down by his side. Diaz punching at will.
That knee looked a little low, but Diaz really.
We got it. What about the Anderson Silva? You want to see that one?
Gomi's hands just dropped. Diaz has full reign over that head.
Out with my son, 15. 15.
1 minute to go in the first round.
See, his third year of wrestling. He's never wrestled freestyle before. Look at Nick. Look at how tired Gomi is. Look how tired he is. See, over there back home, he's like in super shape.
If he can land that shot again and put Diaz down, he can get back right back.
Oh!
Nice hooks by Gomi.
Look at these two.
By Diaz. They're just crushing each other.
Where are Gomi's hands? Where's his defense?
Stop, go back.
Right back in this fight. Nice hooks by Gomi. Uppercut by Diaz. They're just crushing each other.
Where are Gomi's hands? Where's his defense?
Hand on the rope, looking fatigued, taking more shots behind the ear.
Diaz could step back and take a roundhouse kick to the head and be wide open there.
No, this is 160. Well, 161.
Gomi looking just for that bomb from left field.
Oh, just about 10 seconds to go. What is this Gomi's doing here?
Oh!
He's exhausted. Referee Noguchi looking in.
Gomi's exhausted.
Look at him. He's like, I can't believe this just happened. I can't believe this is happening.
Exactly. You know what? His arms look like they're dead weight out there.
As you can see here, Diaz is starting to pick up.
Look at Nick. I love him. I love him.
Nick is such a tough kid. He's starting to weather him. Early Gomi didn't think Diaz was hitting him hard. Now watch out. You'll see here in a second. There's the kick. That kept Gomi honest, I would say, is to realize that Nick's going to use his feet. Comes back with that heavy right hand. It's incredible.
Oh, just an amazing first round that swung 180 degrees. When we thought Gomi had control, Diaz finished, almost winning the fight in the final seconds.
Now, the one thing I really like about Diaz right now is he's using his long length to stay just outside Gomi's punches,
that works.
just inside his distance.
I mean, it's up to you guys. If there's more you want to do.
Diaz has to be full of fire beginning the second round.
See, this is the thing about
I'll
Diaz.
do whatever they want.
Fighting is in his spirit and his soul. He loves a battle like this.
Oh, you know, Diaz, he'll take him. He'll
Oi.
He just loves being
Look at that lead hand. Lead hand.
in the heat of battle.
And this is exactly where he wants Gomi. He didn't have time to finish him in round one, but with only a minute between rounds,
Not wrestling more than anything, clinching and stuff more than anything in the cage. And then you just have, except when you get in those corners, I mean, think about it. You have corners inside the ring. Still landing heavy shots. Where the cage was more circled around, just depending on the cage, really, right?
As you notice, as soon as he got hit,
And then a lot of things when you're going underneath the ropes and the reset and stuff. Oh, yes. All right, let's do that one. I'll get you Anderson Silva and Roy Chonan. And then, yes, I'll get you that one.
They are going to halt for a moment and check the cut. You Diaz running down the arm of Gomi.
Gee, that knee just is what forced Nick to step in as you come back into live action right
Okay,
now.
just one for just the Royal Chonan and Silva one. I forgot about that.
Under the eye, if he can stay on his feet, he'll be okay.
Exactly, but you know, I'm worried about that swelling and blocking his vision.
Well, both eyes are cut, one over, one under, and so Diaz has to work quickly, like you mentioned, Frank, or he'll be blind.
The best of their fights. Well, that's what we do on Fridays when we watch fights of fighters who are fighting in Saturday's fights. Next week we'll be back doing that, right? Friday watching fights of fighters fighting, and then Saturday we do the watch along. There's just no fights on Saturday. Oh!
Exactly. Put him down. If you think this fight should be over, then finish it. And Gomi, you know what? Line up that left over.
I gotta find it.
He can't see it coming. Nice double.
That's what Gomi wanted.
Look at it! Look at it! Look at this! Go, go! Go, go! You see how fast he did that? Right when Gomi goes in to take him down, boom. Look at it, go, go. Go, go! Was sick. Sick.
Threw himself right in a bad position. Diaz locked that leg over.
Look at that fight, though. That fight was insane. Becca Boo, what? Jens, one of these days you're going to figure out I'm making that assumption now. What you know, one of these days, a lot of these people are going to find out that I really don't really get bothered by too much. I just like to play around. I gotta overreact to everything. I mean, that's what I do, right? As a sarcastic, benevolent kings gifted ourselves much love and appreciation. Benevolent, sarcastic sloth with the too much love and appreciation. All subs go to support Chance, Pulver, and AK Snoo. Appreciate you. All right. I was going to do it. I was going to call it, but I have one more. But yeah, no, the reality is, no, I really do love doing this. I don't get bothered by too much, but I have to overreact and react. And, you know, I mean, I got to do something. I got to be hyped up. I got to right? I got to. Tight this. Oh. Maybe not. I got to be a tryhard. What am I looking for again? Oh, wait. Ooh, this is a long fight, too, so I'm going to let you have this one. We're going all the way. We're going in.
Yep, but he is good. This guy is really good. Stamina won't be a problem. That's one thing for sure. He's technical, pinpoint accurate. His submissions are slick. He's the whole package.
I just complained. I'm playing the Snoo.
Because Rio Chonan, that would be, he's fighting somebody from Rio.
Oh, you're playing the Snoo. You all don't even got to hear it.
Sir.
You don't even know what happened. I'm stealthy.
All right, Chonan says that he will engage in a stand-up war if necessary with Silva. Silva, again, a Muay Thai technician.
All the time.
Also being from Brazil.
Told you got it.
Brazilian
Johnny,
jiu-jitsu is in his blood. So again, Chonan, as you can see already, boss, very cautious going through a filling out process here with Silva.
Yeah, Chonan really has to watch out for the high kicks also, the straight punches. You see his arms are very long. He's got a long reach. Like I said, his knees, he got flying knees. And as you can see here, Chonan is wearing like loose shorts, and Silva is wearing tight shit. There's the high kick. I told you, he's good.
We got lava lamps.
I don't know the loose shorts. You can grab, but it's not allowed.
We got lava lamps. Yeah, let's go.
They look shiny, so maybe they are slippery. Normally, I would say long punch. No, it's not that bad. Nice right
overhand
there.
right delivered by
Good right hand, Chonan.
Yeah, but now Anderson Silva.
He's got his attention.
Yeah.
Look at Barnett.
Oh, nice
big shot.
By Silva.
Oh!
As he rocks Chonan with that left hand. And now they are slugging it out. Goes for the Takedown does, and
Mataleo, there we go.
Oh, we got a figure four on the body.
But he
No.
does have him in a very precarious position. A wing block here now by Chonan as he knows he's in danger.
Yep, and again, he's got the body triangle on. So for Chonan, there's no escape right now. There's no way he's going to turn into his guard.
But they don't call Silva Spider-Man for nothing. He has a 3-inch
I can't
height
leave.
advantage, a long
I told
reach
you, man, I
advantage
have way too
over
much fun
Chonan.
doing this with all of
And
you.
again, the last
Way too
time
much
we
fun.
saw
But this is the
Silva,
last one.
He was upset by Daiji
But-
Takase 18 months ago, but he is a very accomplished fighter. Now with Muay Thai Dream Team, a product of Shudebox Academy in Brazil
Shudebox.
before that. And right here,
I just have too much fun hanging out, though. Once I get started, it's hard to get me up out of this chair.
Yeah, and he's banging away, although the punches are not really 100% hit. But maybe he's just looking for a choke also.
And Chonan doing the right thing there, grabbing his arm, not allowing him to wrap it around his throat.
This ends. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen it.
Days from those shots he took.
It's my first time watching it right here.
Very crisp puncher is Anderson Silva.
Yeah, if I were him, I would lay down there and relax and recoup. Oh, there we go for the choke again. No, he's got a real good defense, Chonan.
What? Some
Body
drink,
shot
some
underneath the
don't.
armpit.
Do you
Nice
have
elbow there
beers,
delivered to the
Brew?
thigh by
Who,
Chonan.
me?
Again,
I don't
merely
drink.
just trying to stave off this onslaught of strikes by Silva from the back, boss.
Yep, Silva's doing a good job.
Water
but
and
they have
coffee.
to do something
Me,
better
that's
because
water and coffee.
If they don't improve their positions or they don't hurt the opponent, then they will restart it on their feet.
What should Chonan do here? I know he's merely trying
He's
just
stuck
to defend the strikes
in that
from the
old
back,
school
but how
figure
does he-
four.
Should he
Yeah, we
try
got
to turn the
Boss and
tables here,
Maril.
boss?
You should try to push the right knee of Anderson Silva off to the side, push it to the right, and hopefully
I'm
it
not
goes
even gonna
over
say
the
it.
foot, because otherwise
Bears and
it's very
fishes, more
difficult to escape. This is a
Ronaldo.
very
God, I can't
tight,
even. I kept wanting
body
to say
triangle.
Morello.
Are you surprised that
It's
Silva
unbelievable.
hasn't been able to slip in the choke, although now he is trying to?
Yo,
Chonan's
WTF,
doing
what
a good
up?
job
How you do? How
defending
you
it,
do?
boss.
You know what? With these gloves, it's very.
I know,
difficult
Anthony. It
to
took me
go
forever to
underneath the
say it.
jaw.
I'm like,
You
what?
really have to.
Murillo
set it up
Bustamante.
the
I
right
had
way,
Murillo
you
in
know,
there.
you
I
gotta,
too many names.
See what you can pull the forehead.
Yo,
or
what up,
something so
Young?
the jaw
How you
comes up
doing,
and slip
Young?
it underneath.
Hey, let's not forget it, his Pride debut at Bushido 3
Time to
in May
hydrate.
last year
I'm hydrated. I got
against
my-
a
someone
very
called it a fire
accomplished
hydrant.
submission fighter in Ricardo Big Dog Almeida that his
Huh?
submission
Remember when
defense
Silva's
was very
ankle
good.
snapped?
I'm talking about
Ouch!
Chonan. So,
We watched a couple of the breaks,
I'm not surprised
5T.
that he's been
We
able
watched a
to,
couple of the breaks.
Stave off this attack thus
Yeah.
far, weathering the storm of Anderson Silva.
Yep. I thought that Anderson Silva wanted to push him
Better
away
be
now,
full
over
of
the guy,
science,
push him away. You
some-
see the
this
body triangle
energy?
is
Nah.
gone.
Right, he's got the hooks in.
This is water.
And maybe setting
Look,
there.
and now he can turn.
Beautiful
See?
transition
Oh,
here
he's
by
through.
Chonan. There is the spider guard there by Silva, hence the nickname Spider-Man, perhaps.
Yeah. Peter Parker.
Now,
What y'all
closing
see the
guard
UFC 300? Yeah, we did a watch
is
along. I had
Silva,
Eves
but look
Edwards
there,
as my
smart move by
guest.
Silva. You see again using
How's
those
it feel to be a
arms
UFC Hall of
just
Famer?
unbelievably
Pretty
long.
damn gangster,
Yep.
to be honest. It's pretty cool.
Now let's see what Chonan can do in his guard.
Yo,
Nice.
declaring
Body shot, that
intent
one to
with the
head.
2 months over here on the Twitch stream.
I
Much love
like
and
it so
appreciation.
much
All
when they
subs, go
mix
support
it up.
AK Stu and me.
Really,
JP.
on paper, it looked
Yeah,
like
no,
it was going
it's
to be a
it's
great
awesome.
fight,
You know
and
why?
thus far, they are
I'll
delivering
tell
the
you why.
goods here.
The
Rio
biggest
Chonan
reason.
against
Here, look,
Anderson.
I'm gonna mute it so people can't get mad at me. I'll tell you why. Because I love and appreciate everybody so much, but for the last few years, 4 or 5 years, it was tough. To every year they would introduce, they would induct, and people were like, "Where's Pulver?" And I'm just like, "Oh man, I just wanted to go hide." But I love and appreciate everybody that kept saying his name. It's like, dude, started the weight class. Guy created this, And so again, I love y'all, but I felt bad. I'm like, man, maybe one day, So when it did happen, it was pretty cool. It was a big surprise, and I was live on the stream when it happened. I didn't believe it was. Then we were doing a watch along in the fights were in Australia. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Cried like a baby. It was awesome.
Looking like.
Huh? I knew it's like they skipped. Well, I was okay with. I just didn't think I did enough. But I knew with that Pioneer, it was like it's like being a world champion. I personally, I don't think that's that's it. I don't think that does it. But again, the Pioneer side of it. That's why I was always tough with the Pioneer when I am the man who created the 155-pound division, and it was on this stream. That's how I got this job, was I told the story. I told the whole story out from the Boston Invitational, how I created the weight class. You know what I mean? And that was why. And then so many people supported it. I just felt bad for everybody. That's like why I had to retire. I felt bad when people were cheering for me and I would lose. I'm like, that's it. I'm done. I quit. I can't do this no more. I can't hurt everybody, you know? So it was really cool when it happened, though.
Yep. But again,
yeah, I appreciate it, WTF. Yeah. But then, like I said, I got this, and I love this. I love this stream. I love being on the YouTube. I love being on the Twitch, man. I just love doing this with everybody. So it's the coolest thing in the world.
But Silva answering in kind. I was going to say, what does Chonan have to do to take the upper hand? But
like I said, you all saved me, man. Y'all brought me back and gave me worth and value and put a smile on my face 4 years ago. So I love and appreciate all of you. Even the ones that tell me to stop pausing, I'm still going to pause. But I love you anyway. I mean, I can't thank y'all enough for your time.
He's pulling here. Anderson Silva is pulling his right foot behind his left knee to tighten it up a little bit more.
But really, all that's
I get to hang out with Becca and Toddy. That's what I'm saying. It's gangster. I'm not, man. Like I said, I hang out with all of you. I'm learning my YouTube names. I'm getting more, but that's why. That's one of the reasons why I do pause. Is because you all take the time, man. You all take the time to come in here and hang out. The least I can do is pause and acknowledge you when you ask me a question. And I'll always do that. Like I said, it's really cool because you can go to Fight Pass and you can get this for just under $10 a month and you can watch it with no sound, surround sound, no play. You can do whatever you want. You know what I mean? But y'all's time is way too important. And I appreciate it way too much. Besides, it's the one thing that I miss more than anything. When I had to retire was your time. And you don't, all of a sudden when it's quiet again and you don't, people aren't, you know, like I said, I can't thank y'all enough. Y'all are amazing. Fact y'all in here is just mind-blowing.
Even though he was doing a great job of controlling Chonan for the most part, he really wasn't doing a lot to try to escape the situation.
Gents, what? Throwing an ad in there? I don't have no control over ads or anything on the Twitch side. Right. I don't know, clue. I don't even have a button. I can't even type in chat. I can't type in either chat.
And that's
I'm driving this vehicle. I don't got time to
because,
do
as
any of
we
that.
mentioned, he didn't work to improve his position. So now they're back on their feet. This is a nice spinning back fist. Silva ducks and now finds himself in the close guard of Chonan. So now let's see.
Did you got to see what happened? Did they? I know they're doing like a tour right now or something, aren't they? They're touring.
He's doing a real good job.
Y'all look it up.
And his stock continues to rise here. In Pride Fighting Championships, he hung in tough against Almeida before losing the decision and then really shocked a lot of people in the MMA world with his dominating victory over Carlos Newton. And now he's hanging in there with
without
Anderson
AK
Silva.
I can't rate out. Yeah, I can't do anything.
Inside, low kick delivered by Chonan. Last minute of the
No, I
opening
love
round,
Fight
high
Pass,
kick
though. I
delivered
love
by
this.
Silva.
Yep, but perfectly.
This was cool, really cool. And then we got a lot of live events tomorrow. I'll make sure we show it one more time. But there's a lot of live events coming up.
To feel that, okay, I'm in a war here. Let's pick things up.
Well, hey, Jens, the guys on Twitch can pay for ad-free. I don't suggest it, but it is an option for those training. Oh, you mean the subs? Yeah, they can sub and not get the ads.
Or it was his brother, of course, his twin brother.
I'm not. Hey, your time is pretty damn cool to me. You know what I mean? Is it really, man? You spill water on your PC?
We can tell you that indeed, Rodrigo is backstage warming up. My bad.
That's Muriel Bustamante right there.
What do you do, man? From this side here, you cannot see the
That's Muriel and
I can tell them apart.
One of the Nogueira brothers.
And there is the end of what has been a terrific opening round of action between Rio Chonan
on the keyboard.
And our friend Anderson Silva making
Texas
his
16, huh? I was watching the Rampage versus Chuck with y'all on the Roku. There you go. This is a great.
Chonan.
Been a fan since UFC, saw it live on DirecTV. I'm telling you, it's been a lot of fun, Texas. We've been, like I said, on Tuesdays on the Twitch stream, we do Tough Tuesday. So we've been going through, and we're on, I think, season 19 of The Ultimate Fighter. Back here on Fight Pass, I'll be Fridays. We watch fights of fighters fighting, and Saturdays fights. Saturday we do a watch along. For every weekend that there's fights.
Yeah,
and if it's a pay-per-view, we'll be on here. We're on Fight Pass on Wednesdays. And we watch I don't know if we're making it Thursdays from now on. But either way, Wednesday or Thursday, we do undercard fights of fighters fighting in Saturday's pay-per-view fights. But I'm always doing a watch-along.
In fact, in most fights, and there you see what he was able to do on the ground.
We should have some Pride fight. Hey, whatever UFC Fight Pass wants to have Pride fight nights, I'm in. If they want us to have wrestling fight nights, whatever they want, I'm in. I'm 100% in.
That was a good one. Oh, Anderson Silva coming back with a nice right. And there a nice right from Chonan. You know, they're training punches, although I think on the ground, Chonan was the better one. Yeah, both look real relaxed. Both look in phenomenal shape. Look, they don't breathe at all.
Omri Batesh is sitting there. That's what that is.
Live. That's what Mr. Miyagi always said. Huh? Keep breathing. In, out. Yeah, wax on, wax off. That's
it's ironic, Boss is talking about breathing right now. Then he comes up with a breather later.
It's also a thing that he said.
The philosophy of life, according to El Guapo. Anderson Silva coming off a competitive high in 2004. In September, he defeated Lee Murray at a cage rage event in England.
Oh, I forgot those two fought at cage in England. Lee Murray, yeah.
In June, he beat MMA veteran Jeremy Horn at the Gladiator Fighting Championships card in South Korea.
Shame on you.
So he will try to continue that winning streak tonight against
Bushido was awesome. That's what I was
fighting.
fighting.
War right now.
Yes, he is. Chonan's doing phenomenal.
Silva doing some bobbing and weaving. Chonan as well. Bouncing up and down on the balls of his feet as they again go through that feeling out process here early in round number 2.
Unbelievable if you think about it. This is the first fight that goes into the second round. Whoa, nice kick
Albert,
there.
hey, what up, Albert? How you doing, Bert? Jeremy Horn, that's the name right there, isn't it? I love Jeremy.
By Silva, and we really haven't seen much of the Muay Thai skills that Silva's known for.
Oh, watch the back, lift. Oh, he was able to hold on to the leg, though. That was the belly back, ready to go. Oh, man. Speaking of, I can't wait for wrestling tomorrow.
That's right. Didn't get the full effect.
We got wrestling. I'm going to be sweating bullets the whole time, trying not to get too crazy.
He has his eyes on his opponent, and he blocks everything that he sees coming. Real good.
And it's interesting that really Silva, misses with the up.
What's that? Musashi Jens, did you ever get to watch one of these Pride events in Saitama Super Arena and the Tokyo Dome? I believe I fought in both. I did. I believe I know I won. I think the Tokyo Dome was in a different show, but I know I have fought in the Saitama Super Arena and the Tokyo Dome.
Yeah, he has to. I mean,
there's the first Thai clinch, and there's the first
I've been in both.
From the Muay Thai technician.
They're massive.
This is a good fight.
Very good fight.
Do we got some Rikishi sitting there watching watching MMA right now?
Normal stance, Anderson Silva. He went from southpaw to a normal stance. See?
Mm-hmm.
From the audience?
Chonan has that left hand down.
That I haven't done. Wait, no, I did one. I did get to do.
No, he's tagged with that.
I did get to do one.
Whoa, and another one.
I'd have to think of what the event was, but I know because I was with Dana and all them, and we were with Tito.
Don't go straight backwards.
Bring up a very salient point, although he's tagged with that right hand.
That was a hard one.
Chonan can take a punch.
Yes, he can.
And that seems to be his strategy there, is to go after the right leg of Silva. Now the exchange blows.
Here we go.
The tie clinch again by Silva, and he's going to set him up for a knee up the middle, perhaps, your boss. No, instead it's Chonan who strikes first with the knee.
And strikes and takes him down with a
Bazzi
single
B!
right
Bazzi B! Yo, Bazzi.
Now,
man.
All over the same thing that we saw in round number 1. I believe that Rio Chonan is going to do a real good job here once on the ground. And there we go again. He sets it up for a reverse figure 4, you see? He's pushing with his,
Anyway, it's going to be the boxing match in the Tokyo Dome since Tyson lost. Win is like, that kid's pretty good, right?
Has taken away Silva's
didn't Mayweather box, like do
so it's going to be interesting to see what transpires the rest of the way.
Exhibition or whatever against him? Is that what we're talking about?
Round number 1, so he knows now that he has to work from this position. Otherwise, he's going to get another one, and that's 10% from your pay.
Good for nothing. Good for nothing. Some love and appreciation.
But it's just interesting to note how successful Chonan has been thus far.
Who was the one that the kid, the anyway from Japan that
submission attempts, he's been
that
able
Mayweather
to strike
box.
and
Does anybody remember this?
But again, he has to go for the finish as well.
Yep.
Now the open guard.
Am I just way off? The young
You can
boxer.
hear them screaming out for the omoplata in Silva's corner.
That's it. Now I got to look this up.
Which again is the shoulder lock.
Yep.
But Chonan staying busy as well up top.
I'm not. Yeah, I might be. That's why. Tension.
What should Chonan be doing more of your
Okay,
boss
that's
again
what it
to
was.
try?
All right, never mind.
you
So
say
the
it's almost
anyway one I am
impossible to
off.
escape
It was
this
tension.
Unique
It's who he
guard.
fought.
But
Yeah.
what can he try to do?
Nothing. Everything that he's doing right now.
And it was
he's
an
doing
exhibition
good,
of
but,
Rising. So
Anderson
there was
Silva's just
there
really
was
good
tension that he
at
fought. All right, the
deflecting the punches
kickboxer
that he
then. Never
throws.
mind.
He's
Anyways, the
just keeps his
boxer,
eyes on his
but tension is
opponent.
the
That's what a lot of
kickboxer,
people don't
right?
do.
Is that the one?
And just bob and weaves on the
But he
ground.
has good
Should Chonan
hands.
try to stand up from this position?
No, because right now, Anderson Silva, if he doesn't keep moving, he's going to receive another yellow card. I think right now Chonan is ahead on points for sure, also in round number 2.
Okay. Okay. All right. So that's one. Yeah. So no. So Inoue is the other one. I don't think I've seen Inoue fight yet.
It's interesting that
No,
the
see, that's I was
Brazilian
asking.
corner much
See, I
more
don't. I got
vocal
no
than the
problem
Japanese
asking y'all.
corner right
I got
now,
no.
which would, I think,
I love
indicate
asking.
that they are cognizant of how this fight is going.
Well, almost a side choke there, but Chonan pulled it out right away. He should try to pass the guard. Okay.
End of round 2. And I think it is safe to say a round that belongs
What
to
is
the
the
Japanese
yellow cards? I guess they're
butchering
10%.
Piranha,
They're fouls,
Chonan,
and I guess they're
who I
10%.
think is,
10% for penalties, for stalling and stuff like that, inactivity. They have yellow cards.
Yep. What a strange name, actually. Butchering Frye.
Yeah.
I think it has to do something with his hairstyle and facial features, but you know, it's a popular nickname.
Oh, I
for
like
him.
this. Oh yeah, look at this
Also,
kid.
you know, he's attacking all the time. And that's what
Noya
Frye does.
Inoue.
Look at the replay. Look at that punch. It was kind of with the back of his hand. Did you see that? His fists.
Defends
his knuckles
undisputed
went all the way down.
world
Let's see if he can do it
super
again.
bantamweight.
That was kind of strange.
Yes, Piranhas are known
WBC,
for their ferocity,
WBA,
and, he's a
IBF,
very
and
ferocious, but a
WBC
nice
super
ability
bantamweight.
to
Damn.
jump the punch and come
Damn.
back with a right of his
All
own
right,
there,
I like
boss.
this kid.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
You know, and you see, look at his eye. Oh, he bets, but he keeps looking now.
Okay, so he's
Both
going
of
to
them
fight in
actually.
Tokyo Dome. First match at Tokyo Dome
See,
since
they're
Tyson
aiming.
lost in 1990, which is
Wow.
crazy.
What a slugfest here.
That's crazy. Nothing but respect, yes. Of course, one of my favorite to watch back then. I'll be sure to check out more streams, more Gen. Hey, appreciate you, my friend. WTF, love and appreciation. Yeah, we'll be back here Friday.
Muay Thai skills sets up Chonan in the Thai clinch, and
On
Chonan
Tuesday,
says,
it'll
"Boom,
be
here's a knee for you."
Twitch.tv/UFC watching
Before you do it
the
to
Tough
me.
Tuesday.
You know, Chonan, before coming to Pride
And then
Fighting
Twitch, you need to go over there and
Championships,
get
was
to the
6-2
UFC Fight
in the
Pass
smaller
YouTube.
Japanese MMA
UFC
organization
Fight
known
Pass
as
YouTube.
Keith,
Like and
had a
subscribe.
victory over Hayato Maha
Hit that notification
Sakurai,
bell.
who has definitely earned an international reputation for his MMA abilities.
For those days
this
when I'm
guy
only on the
kind of put himself on
YouTube.
the MMA map early on in his career, boss.
Yep. And he's starting to rise. You know, he's already winning, and but he will continuously doing this.
Tito versus Guy Metzger with what?
Improving all
The
time.
T-shirt?
Well, going into the third round, I think Chonan, it's his fight to lose, boss. And so far, I think he has been able to dictate, really, no matter where they are, standing or on the ground. What do you think Anderson Silva has to do to pull out this fight right now?
He should keep it on his feet, uses his long arms, make straight punches, forget about the hooks right now, open up with straight punches, and that high kick. He's got a real good high kick, although Chonan blocked every one of them, but still, you know, try, and maybe you will succeed. It's strange, Chonan has his hands so low, but every
Leg
time he
kicks.
blocks it, you see?
Fast, quick reflexes.
Yeah. It's kind of a bait, I guess, you know? You put
Yeah.
your hands low, you pretty much know that your opponent's going to kick you in the head, right?
Very confident.
Oh,
And man,
ooh,
he can
good
take a
right
shot.
hand.
I mean, Silva
Good right
has
hand.
got a lot of snap, a lot of power behind those punches.
Whoa! That's the kick.
Kick.
That's
Ooh.
the kick I was talking about. You have
Oh.
to watch out for.
That was crazy.
Shot. I mean, Silva has got a lot of snap, a lot of power behind those punches.
Wait,
Oh,
just.
that's a good kick.
That's the kick I was talking about. You have to watch out
What?
for.
Can we see Pat Milton for Jorge Patino on? We're doing pride fights.
Oh, this could be dangerous. Yep, in the butt scoop
I don't know if
position
it's
right
on
now, but
Fight
you're
Pass.
right, Silva
We
wants
might be
to
doing. We
keep
could
it
have a
around
Fight Pass
on the
day
feet.
or something.
He knows that this
When
is
Fight
the
Pass
final
says,
round.
let's have a Fight
He
Pass
probably
day.
knows that he's going to have to either submit him or knock him out to earn the victory.
Looks like he sets up a flying knee for the left.
Because I remember
knee.
who else fought Patino. I believe Matt Hughes ended up fighting Patino
Some
once
reason I
too.
think that.
And for some reason, I wouldn't be surprised if Chonan comes with a flying right knee of his own before he delivers the one. Rabbit punch there by Silva. Again, probably due to the height advantage. Not delivered on purpose. Okay, this, again, the third round, you would expect a little more action on the part of Anderson Silva here, boss.
Yeah, he needs to turn it up a notch because otherwise he's going to
Shogun
lose this
versus
fight.
Fedora. We're gonna have
He
to have
needs a
another. We're gonna have to have more
knockout
Pride
or a real
days.
good finish.
I'm in. I'm in on that. We're gonna have to
And
have.
yet he's backing up.
We're gonna have to have more
Yeah,
Pride
but
days.
it could be a bait, you know. You get too aggressive and you walk
keep
in,
hearing
you
about
think, oh,
Crocop
he's
fit.
afraid
We'll
of
do
me,
it.
and then suddenly they come back with a counter strike. Could be a setup.
Oh, nice middle kick delivered by Chonan.
Almost looked
But
like
you
he hit
can
the
always,
hip
like I
bone
said,
there.
the biggest thing is I'm here to promote
That hurts.
Fight Pass, just
Trust me.
under $10 a month. UFC
Oh,
Fight
left
Pass. You can watch
by
everything.
Chonan.
You have it all. The massive, massive,
Nice.
massive
Inside again.
Oh, and Silva is able to tag him on the jaw. Does so again with that right.
fight library
But Chonan
with live
seems to be
events, which I'll show you
impervious
again
to those
before we
shots
get
to the
off.
face tonight.
Now there's like there's 4 live
Look at
events
his
coming
counter
up
speed. Real good.
tomorrow.
I'm becoming more and more impressed with Rio Chonan as he now goes in close. The tie clinch, able to push away.
Oh, you're gonna make me sad, dude. Let me see this.
And another
And it
right
looks
inside
like
low
he's
kick.
beginning
Yeah.
to decimate that right leg as those series of low kicks have taken their toll.
Yep, they do. And there we go with another one, but that's in the other leg.
Oh man, that's crazy.
You see
I get it. I
Anderson
get it.
Silva switched stance. Oh, now he
Is
goes
Fight Pass
forward
still
again
on
in the
sale?
southpaw position, so Chonan right away should kick with the right leg inside out.
Take away the lead.
Oh, look at this! Whoa,
Wait.
this is good! Unbelievable!
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Now he goes.
It should still. I believe they're still having a sale. Exclamation FP if you're in the Twitch chat. Fight Pass is still on. I believe.
Forward again in the southpaw position.
We
so
did
Chonan
Gomi
right
versus
away should
Diaz.
kick with the right leg inside out.
Take away the lead.
Look at that.
Whoa!
Oh, look how fast that was. What?
As those series of low kicks have taken their toll.
Yep, they do. And there we go with another one, but that's in the other leg.
Yo, what up, Goonie?
You see,
Love
Anderson
you,
Silva
love you.
Switched stance. Oh, now he goes.
Oh, is it
forward again
over?
in the southpaw
Okay.
Position. So Chonan right away
It's
should
over.
kick with the right leg inside out.
Take away the lead.
Oh, look at this!
Oh, look how fast that was done.
This is beautiful! This is the next level! Wow! Oh! Are you kidding me?
That is beautiful.
Boss Root, what did we just see?
That is, I mean, you can only see this in demonstrations, you know. This guy just does
Look
it
at
for
him.
real.
At
This is
3
wow.
minutes and 8 seconds of the final round, a masterpiece of an MMA performance
so
tonight
fast.
from Rio Chonan, a fight that he was well on his way to winning. He puts an exclamation point on it, boss. Let's take
I've
a
lost
look
it out my
at
notes.
that winning leg lock submission victory. Oh my God.
And it was fast. Like, he's not even playing.
Went for the scissor, took him down.
Dean Thomas caught me one of those, and when you get it like that, it's all nice and locked in. It is instant. It's instant. It's horrifying.
And then right away
Horrifying.
for the heel hook.
Horrifying. Sucks. All right, though, chat. That was Pride. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Before I do that, I got this really quick. Boom. Take me back. Take me back. You got close to me. We have these live events right now, the weekly live events coming up. Budo striking was going on, but Shuriken, I believe it's at 4:30 a.m. 4:30 a.m. Saturday. Then you got Karate Combat 45. And I believe Joe Schilling is fighting Rocco, right? And then we've got Cage Warriors 171, Hollywood Fight Nights. Hollywood Fight Nights. And then on Sunday, we've got the Fury FC 89. All live events for you to watch, hang out. You can do split screens. You can break them down in 4s. You can have them all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Karate Combat in the morning. That's what I'm saying, Travis. Man, I like it. But So make sure you have that. Make sure you get that Fight Pass. As always, our time has come. Where did it go? It's always fast when you want it slow. We had some fun, just you and I, but now I must wave bye-bye. We played some games. We sang a song. I'm sorry, so sad you can't come along, but you can come back. Those of you on the Twitch, we got the Tough Tuesday. We're on season 19. Season 19. Fight Pass YouTube will be back Friday, 6 p.m. EST, watching Fights of Fighters Fighting and Saturday's Fights. Gents has 2 different colored eyes. Oh, don't get me going on that. Yes, I do. I can tell you, I can talk about how you were staring at 2 people. I absorbed my twin in the womb, and this is their eye, or they took my eye, and I took their eye. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. You might go to Fury FC 89. There you go. It's in Houston. Still tickets left. Do it. Do it. Huh? Am I still doing my stream? Yeah, Butcher of Eastview. The UFC stream is mine. They gave us the keys. They gave us the keys to the kingdom. I'm saying. And then we got to figure out video games and all that. But as always, though, love you all. Thank you all so much for your time. As always, badasses. Pride to get them. You know what I mean? All right, y'all be real. Y'all be good. Y'all be real good. I'll see you on Friday. And then, over on that one. Yeah, I'll see y'all later on. Okay, wait, what the is this? Oh,